gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Morning Show, motherfuckers. I'm back, bitches. Now, I'm very upset because while I was gone, I was on a little hiatus. These motherfuckers really tried to replace me with a fucking crackhead. Bro, do you believe that shit? George, what do you have to say about that?
What's going on, man?
They really tried to replace me with a crackhead. I'm actually very upset.
First of all, let me just tell you one thing. When the call came in this morning and I answered and I saw your face, there was this happy relief. I'm like, what? Yeah, he's back.
I'm happy to hear that, George. I'm happy to hear that. But before we go on with the news, I just want to remind you guys, tomorrow. So go over to patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where it's at. If you're not there, where the fuck are you even, basically? Tomorrow I have my show In Bed with Poseidon at 4 p.m. I have the wonderful Annabelle coming back to be in studio. For those of you who don't know who it is, it's because you didn't watch the previous episodes. So like I said, patreon.com/Pantelis. It's where it's at. And also another thing that we do with the patrons is we host a movie night every weekend, Saturdays at 6 p.m. So right after my show, we have movie night at 6 p.m. where we basically commentate over movies. And, comment. You had told me it was commentate, no?
I never said the words commentate. I like how you try to blame it on me. I know speak, you know him. No, why don't you turn on the lights behind you?
Oh, fuck.
That would help. Yes!
We're not going to go through everything that happened, but honestly, I'm glad. And that fucking stunt you guys pulled on the intellectuals, and whoever hasn't watched it, what a fucking... What a show that was.
You're welcome.
Yeah, everyone should go and watch that. But yeah, I'm happy to see Poseidon back, and he's leaving. I was gonna ask him how he felt during this whole week, but
he felt good. He felt fine. He was a little annoyed. He discovered how dumb a good portion of our fan base is, and it made him very angry. It made him very angry. He was calling me and yelling. He's like, "How can people be this stupid?" We had some people were watching him and Guido on screen and asking, the guy that died last week, I see that he's there now, so is he dead? And Poseidon's like, what the fuck kind of dumb questions are these? I told him, this is what I deal with. This is like you on another level. This is what I deal with normally. So he was pretty upset. But yeah, it was a fun stunt. It was good. Still, people don't get it, but it was great. It was a good time.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was I guess podcasting is equivalent to the wrestling of the 90s events.
Basically.
Nice plot. It was the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong twist. So, G, tell me, what kind of news you got for us?
There's a lot of stuff happening. First and foremost, let's go over to Canada because some embarrassing things are happening, and honestly, not really proud to be Canadian these days with everything fucking going on. We've been talking a lot in the last weeks about how the vaccine rollout is worthless here in Canada. I mean, we're like maybe 50th in the world, something like that. There's some countries that you can't even pinpoint on the map that are doing better than we are. Somehow they're getting their supplies, we're not. Go figure. So this has been an ongoing thing. We've been talking about it quite often. Yesterday, news comes down that Canada is the only G7 country that is dipping into the reserve that was allocated for the developing nations. There's a program, it's called the COVAX program. Canada was part of the richer countries that that had this initiative to pool together a fund in order to help the poorer countries, the lower middle income countries in securing vaccine doses. All right. So what Canada is doing now, seeing that there is a slowdown in the delivery of Pfizer and Moderna, they're dipping into this program to get their own vaccines, which is embarrassing. I mean, most of the countries that have received vaccines from this program are actually low and middle income countries. It's exactly what this program was designed.
Well, how do you define a low income country, George? Give me a list of them.
Let's call it a developing nation, right? I mean,
all right. Well, name one.
Well, you have Haiti, for example. A lot of the African nations, some Southeast Asian countries.
All right, no, just checking. So we're stealing their vaccines.
Yeah, exactly. So we're dipping into this fund. We're getting 1.9 million doses that should be arriving by June. So obviously, there's a lot of pressure that the government has been facing, like we've said.
So
For its,
Canada is Poseidon, and Haiti is Claudio Capri. Is what you're saying?
coming in, slapping him in the face. Get the fuck out. This is mine.
Yeah, this is interesting. All right, Canada. The bully is a different role for the Canadians, but okay.
Look. In all fairness, we have to say things as they are. The way that Canada entered this program, it signed on to this program with $440 million. This happened early last year. And the deal was that half of that money was to allow Canada to be able to buy up to 15 million doses if ever they would need them, and the other half would go to secure vaccines for poor countries. But the problem is, and this came from a spokesperson of this program, the idea of this initiative was to supply the vaccines to countries that would otherwise not have access to any, right? There is no other country that has taken part in this program that has even thought about, dipping into these things, because, I mean, yeah, okay, this is the agreement. It's there if you want it. I mean, the money is yours, and half of the money will go to doses allocated to Canada. But everyone kind of understood that, okay, this is the agreement, but in essence, I mean, we're a developed country. We should be able to secure doses so that we can leave the rest for the developing countries in the world. It's just shocking to me that Canada is the first of these countries to actually do it. Like, I mean, nobody would have expected this, right? So
it's a nice plot twist, George.
I mean, it's crazy if you think of it. I mean, who would have expected this? So obviously, look, we know that they're facing a lot of pressure because of the vaccine rollout. It's going really wrong here in Canada compared to some other countries. So the government justified this decision by saying that, it always intended to draw from this program, in addition to contributing to the effort. No, you didn't, man. Okay, Justin Trudeau came on and said, we're here to help and support and blah, blah, blah. Nobody ever said that,
we're going to rob the poor countries.
Yeah, this is going to be our safety net, like if something goes wrong. And obviously, he would never have said that right in the beginning if something goes wrong, because the only questions that he would have to answer would be, why would anything go wrong? Are you not prepared? Are you not organized? Do you not have what it takes to do the job? So I'm not sure exactly what the plan was in the beginning, but the fact that they're actually dipping into this, for me, I see it as a very embarrassing thing. I mean, there's other European countries that are also facing shortages, but none have had the reflex of taking away from the supply that could benefit the poorer countries, right? I mean, it's just something that you don't expect from Canada. So, I mean, I just, I don't know. This came down yesterday, and I thought, look, this is going to be interesting. Let's talk about this. It's just crazy to me that these things are happening here in Canada, man. I mean, the fact that there's been how many people have we vaccinated in Canada? 2 million, something like that.
I don't know.
27.
How many?
27. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Maybe we should start sterilizing people too.
27 what? 27 people?
Oh, sorry, hold on. Azim was... Hold on.
What's going on?
He's being weird. What are you doing?
How do I muted him by mistake.
He's not muted. Phil?
Yeah, he is. Look.
Oh. Yeah, you had muted me.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Phil, 27 might not be the real number.
No, I mean, no. Probably not. What happened? Poseidon had a little mini nul stroke.
Yeah, but it was an amazing... it was perfect timing. Yeah. How many people were... fucking 27? 27. He knows all the people that were vaccinated, too.
Yeah, I spoke with them. Well, before. They're gone now.
Yo, so... look, so what are you trying to say here, George? Are you trying to say that we don't know how to govern our country? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm just saying that for a country with Canada's reputation, you would have thought that we'd be at least in the top 10 or 15 or maybe even top 20 countries in this vaccine rollout. The fact that there are countries, I don't even have the list anymore, but I went through it the other day, a couple of weeks ago with you. Literally, there's some countries that, you don't even know they exist, and they're like in the top,
Which country you didn't, exist? I'm just curious.
I don't remember them, man, but we went through them the other day, and it's like, it made no sense that these countries were doing better than
Was
than
one
Canada.
of them Tajikistan? Because they have Tajikistan they have a lot of money, but not for the people. Like It's one of those North Korea situations where the dictator has paid for all kinds of shit. They got all kinds of cool buildings. They have the building of education, the Ministry of Education. The building is shaped like a giant book.
Okay.
So cool. However, the people are on horses. Not, it's very
No,
weird.
but I mean, like there's countries that haven't received anything. I was reading an article yesterday. You know, there's countries in Africa that literally have not received one dose, like Rwanda, Sudan, Afghanistan. There's some other ones on that list there, and we're dipping into this stuff, man. Like we can't get our shit in order.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. I mean, sorry. Hold on, George. What are you saying? If
What I'm
we
s-
don't have supply, then we should dip into the supply that we secured. Who cares?
I'm not saying not to do that. Look, clearly they have the right to do that because the contract that they signed clearly says that look, the half of the money is going to go for us, but nobody's doing it. So I mean, but
So
this-
what?
George is saying that we're not doing our initial part. It's like we're a parent who, instead of us going to get a job working to pay for shit, we're breaking into our kid's piggy bank. Yeah, we can do it, but why not get your own job? Is that what you're
but
saying, George?
also, what about the airplane analogy? Airplane's going down. You don't put your mask. You put your mask on first. You don't put the baby's mask on first.
Look, Phil.
You're calling Africans babies?
Phil, that's not
Yes, I guess in this analogy, yeah.
the point
So
is
then
that
wouldn't we
you
put the
would have-
mask? Yeah.
The
Oh,
point
no.
is that you would have thought that Canada would have had a much better strategy in securing enough vaccines so that we won't have to go into this embarrassing stage where we're taking away vaccines that would have.
I was
otherwise-
embarrassed before we stole vaccines, okay? It was embarrassing. It's been a fucking shit show. Let's just keep going.
I
By
was
the way,
embarrassed-
I know you
I
guys
was
don't have
embarrassed-
windows where you're at.
What?
I know you guys both don't have windows where you are, George being in a basement and you in the studio. It's
have a-
chaos outside.
What do you mean?
It's like absolute and utter whiteout.
I
All
just-
right. Well, that's one way of looking at it. That's exactly what the Africans said too when we came to get their vaccines. Yo, so here's the thing. All right. While we're on this subject, and only Phil appreciates my humor, everyone else is just confused. This isn't news. Canada turning into the bully is not news, George. I don't appreciate you turning this into a fuck Canada situation.
Blame Canada.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. I mean, look, all in all, I understand what Phil's point is that, yeah, it's yours. Take it if you need it. And the truth is that we do need it. It's just that we should have never even gotten to this step. I mean,
Yeah, I shouldn't have, but here we are.
You know what George, did you only look at Canada news, or have you heard anything about AOC? Because people have been sending me messages about AOC lying.
I read about that. The fact that apparently she wasn't even on Capitol Hill when everything came down, and she went and she did this whole post about how afraid she was, and she was hiding in a closet or something like that.
Yeah, but the
She
lady.
wasn't there.
Is it confirmed?
Look,
though? I just read it.
Look,
I'm
I don't know
very
why you
careful
guys are
to
trying to
use-
smear this poor young lady. Like, the next thing you're going to tell me is that she wasn't the one that collected all 6 Infinity Stones and then fought off Thanos and then saved us all. Like, are you trying to make me believe she didn't do that? Like, come on now.
Kevin O'Leary took a shot at her yesterday.
What did he say?
What did he say?
He said inside every socialist is a capitalist waiting to come out. And then he showed her
That's good.
website where she's selling capitalism kills or something t-shirts. She sells them for like $78 US. He goes, these cost about $6 to manufacture.
Oh,
$5
no.
shipping. There you go. Capitalism.
That's amazing. Yeah, look, she exaggerated apparently, but now she's doubling down, which I kind of appreciate. She's instead of being like, "All right, look, I fucked up," she's like, "No, I'm pulling a George Costanza. It's not a lie if I believe it." And she's just going so because I think the woman who has her office 2 doors down from her, she's like, "No, I'm 2 doors down from her. Nobody stormed our hallways. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about." And now she's trying to spin it. She's like, "No, I didn't. I just said that a security guard walked in and I misunderstood and it was traumatizing to me. And when I was young, I was sexually assaulted. Why is my sexual assault not important?" And they're like, "Who the fuck brought that up? What are you talking about?" Like it's some of that shit
So
happening
you're
now. It's
saying is
amazing.
she's saying her truth is what she was tweeting,
Yeah,
not
it's
the
fucking,
truth.
it's incredible. People are like, "Whoa, we didn't belittle like sexual assault." Like, well, I was when I was young, I was sexually assaulted. So yeah, but nobody's bringing that up. We're just saying that you lied about the Capitol Hill. She's like, "Why you gotta say that I'm a liar? Because I'm talking
People
about
are
sexual
dumb.
assault." Yeah, it's amazing though. You know what? Kudos to her. That's a fucking. If you're gonna play that game, you go all the way. You go all the
Yo,
way.
honestly, guys, it's a fucking snowmageddon outside. What the fuck is happening? I hope I close my sunroof.
Dude, you're acting like you're seeing snow for the
It's
first
like
time.
we're listening
I
to
wasn't
terrestrial
expecting
radio.
more snow today.
It's really thick though. It's really coming.
I
That's
can't
what she
even see
said.
the building across the fucking alley. Jesus.
Let's talk about that arrest that happened in Park X a week ago, because there's news that came
Yes,
down
let's talk about
yesterday,
it.
and that is just freaking.
All right.
So
George, hold on. Are you talking about the arrest that I told you? You're like open and shut case that I said this is suspicious. It's clearly not an open and shut case. Are you talking about that case that a week ago Nostra dumbass already said that guy's gonna be set free? Interesting.
So let's
The
just
doctor?
let's just go back to the initial story. This is exactly what was reported and what we repeated on the show. We just saw what was being reported. So
That's not what happened, George. We all questioned it. Not you.
Oh, I super questioned. I said this is
questioned it, but we stated the fact that we were told by various media that all seemed to take one person's report and repeat it. So and the facts are even wrong, because the way that it was reported last week was that a police officer stopped a car on Jean Talon and Delepi, and then he gave him the ticket. And as he was returning back to his car, the guy came out of his car, beat up the cop, took his gun, and then chased the cop all the way down to Kremezin.
20 blocks. This story is so fake. Carry on.
Yeah, and we said that. We're like, it's ridiculous.
It doesn't make any
think
sense.
that you can run all the way down there. I mean, we questioned that, right? And gunshots were heard and all that stuff. And then they arrested that guy. We even spoke about the actual person. His name is what's his name? Mamadi Farah Kamara.
Yeah, Farah Kamara. That guy had a name.
And all the news that was coming out was literally just making fun of the guy, because he had called the cops while he was given the ticket, and he said, "Oh, I just got stopped, and the cop was beaten up, and everyone ignored him, and then they arrested him because the cop said that the person that attacked me is the guy that I gave a ticket to. It's the same guy." So they went after this poor guy. So the news now that comes out yesterday is that they got footage from the Metropolitan, because where he was stopped, it wasn't on Jean Talon and Delepi. He was actually stopped on the service road of Kremezin.
Right in front of our old studio.
Right where the old studio was. So they look at the footage of, and this is where it gets really messed up, man. And this is why I agree with people that are questioning police, that are questioning all these funny things that are happening.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Thank you.
So here's what happens. First of all, there's we were confused by the location. Now it's clear he was pulled over on Kremezin. They got the footage from the highway cameras, and so what we see here. There's two different investigations taking part here. I just want to say the story so that we can understand it. The police, there's a team of investigators in the police.
I have not seen the video. George, I have not seen the video, but I guarantee, Poseidon's looking up right now, by the time George is done talking, we will all confirm I am in fact Batman. Carry on, George.
So the police investigators that are looking into this, they look at the video and they see nothing wrong. They see nothing fucking wrong. They take the guy in, they're like, yeah, that's the guy, arrest him. The guy spent 6 days in jail. Now the footage,
wait, George. Can we not also address the fact that his wife is pregnant?
Yeah.
He was mistreated, apparently.
They stormed his house.
They
beat him up, apparently.
Yeah.
And hold on. The best part for me is that he has an alibi, and the alibi is the police force.
Yeah.
And cameras, and also that this story doesn't make any sense to any reasonable human being.
So here's what happens: the police investigators looking into the matter, they look at the footage, they see nothing wrong with it. They say, "Yeah, that's the guy. Arrest him." The guy spent 6 days in jail. While this is happening, it goes to the special crimes unit that overlooks all the evidence, and they're like, "What are you guys, stupid? You do not see that there's a car that slows down in front of where the cop had pulled him over." Mm-hmm. You don't see that he's turning into that street and then pulling up into the alley. You didn't see that. You didn't see the guy coming out of that car and running towards the police officer. Like, what the hell is wrong with you people?
So where is this guy?
Well, that's the guy that they're looking, because there's a third person, and the way that it happened, apparently from the article that I read, is that when the cop was handing over the ticket, he didn't see this happening in the background, and while he turned around to go back into his car, the guy ran out behind him and hit him. So I'm not really blaming the cop, because the guy didn't see anything. The only thing he remembers is handing the ticket, turning around, and getting beaten.
Exactly.
Okay? So this is what happened. So it brings a lot of questioning into this whole process. Like, how much do we trust our police forces? And not only that, guys. Obviously, the guy, the Camaro was released. the prosecutor's office agreed with the evidence that was brought forth by the special crimes unit, so they immediately released the guy.
Bum bum. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
The Montreal mayor, she came out and immediately called for an independent investigation to look into the matter to see exactly what the hell happened. How did this element? How was this element missed by the investigation?
Yeah. She's right. Though.
Turn
Let's
off the
get some bicycles in
CBC,
there.
CNN, BBC. Turn it all off. Tune in to me. All right, that's how you're gonna find out the goddamn truth.
The police
you
chief,
dummies.
the chief of police of Montreal, Sylvain Caron, he refused to apologize because, like, well, at this moment we're still looking into it. We're not sure exactly what happened. How are you not sure about what happened, dude? Like, there's video evidence, you know.
I don't know how a random guy on a podcast figured this out a week before we did. I don't get it.
So wait, hold on. Let me
like
recap.
Phil said, his house was raided. The guy was beaten up. His wife is pregnant. I can't even imagine.
I didn't read that the guy was beaten up anywhere, George. By the way.
No,
he was
it's written
beaten.
in the article. That
Yeah, he was
roughed.
beaten senseless.
They roughed him up, and he had bruises on his face.
By the way, please connect with Spiro.
Yeah.
Let's reach out to Mr. Kamara. If he's not ready, we should help him get ready to sue the fuck out of this goddamn police force in the city.
Sue the tits off him.
Sue the tits off him.
So
I actually got pulled into a weird Facebook conversation by a defense lawyer last night, like about this, how ridiculous, how the city should be sued. And then some bitch accused me of mansplaining.
Good. Tell him you want to see real mansplaining. Tune into this.
Seriously.
And it's not only that, man, guys. We're talking about the presumption of innocence that has completely disappeared. You know, where the publication of the guy's name before any formal accusation.
Yeah.
I mean, in their defense, it was a great name.
It was a cool name though. That guy has a name
Malik
and a half.
Kamara the Third. Like, that's a supervillain's name.
So
The guy's awesome.
Hold on, let me recap. So what happened was they pull over the guy.
Okay, just to recap, people didn't understand. So we talk about a distance. This Jean Talon story is not real. So everybody,
No, where did that come from?
the initial.
I
That's
don't
what they were
know.
saying.
And-
That's what they were saying. That's the first flag in my book. I said, get the fuck out. I drove when it happened, when the cops were all storming, driving. That is a headache. That distance. There's no way that happened. It's an impossible scenario. So already, and I knew where the cops were. They were right there, right in front of our old building.
And we commented on that. Like, there's no way that the cop is being chased from Jean Talon de Lepi all the way to Cremazy, and he doesn't have time, like, to call for support, and that cops don't rush there before you even get there. Like, there's no way. It's impossible.
The whole story didn't make any sense. Anyways, so we called this on last week. So the whole story didn't make sense from there. So there was no running. It happened exactly where we had originally said, right next to our office, or our old offices rather. Right there it happened. And also, remember when I said, what if it was an other guy? And also, this is a cop that's known to locals. That's a piece of garbage. Maybe he was into some shady shit.
Oh, was it the?
Yeah. You know
Okay.
exactly who it was.
I know
His
who.
name was in
I
the
know
article.
who it is. I know who it is.
So
we're
it
not
could,
going to say his name.
anyways,
but
it could have been another problem. You know what I mean? And they went and roughed him up. And now he's like panicking because he can't say, oh shit, this deal didn't go through the way it was supposed to, so they beat me up. So I'm just gonna blame this fucking idiot. But I go, they're gonna figure this out. There's no way it was this random Uber driver. And then what happens? A fucking third car went in. The second car went into the fucking lane. They came out and they beat the shit out of him. What we said last week.
So there was no shots fired, or?
No, they stole his.
he was shot,
was
but
shot.
he wasn't hit by a bullet. No,
He was shot at.
Okay.
Yeah, he was shot at. Yeah. So
So he was never shot.
Yeah.
he was shot at. But
Okay.
back to the police officer, because the initial articles that came out were mentioning about an experienced police officer. When they mentioned that it was, he had a lot of experience and he's in charge of the traffic stops in Park X, I knew exactly who they were talking about. And in yesterday's article, they mentioned the guy's name, and it really is him.
Yeah,
We're
the
not gonna
most
say his
hated
name.
man in Park X,
He's
yeah.
known. He's the guy that gives every fucking ticket in Park X, basically.
He's known to locals as,
Yeah.
oh, this fucking guy.
So the initial articles that came out, they were talking about an experienced police officer and all that stuff. And, it gave a lot of credibility to the fact that the guy, he said, yeah, I was attacked by the person that I gave a ticket to. But if you are an experienced police officer and clearly you didn't see who hit you, you have your back to the whole thing, why would you tell your colleagues that the guy that hit me was the guy I gave a ticket to?
Because
Like,
you're a
isn't there-
liar and you've given
isn't there
many
some
erroneous tickets in the past.
Like, isn't there some training that these guys go through? Like,
Guys,
you know what I mean? Like, reasonable doubt. Like, they don't understand what that is.
I mean, our studio was right there for years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the officer in question, again, I won't say his name, he once pulled me over for something that he clearly saw me do. And in a span of under 30 seconds, I convinced him that he made a mistake, and he believed me. It was the shadiest excuse I've ever given. I didn't even try hard, and he was like, oh, my bad, and he left. This is the experienced police officer, the crack fucking investigator, the Batman of Park Extension. I don't think so.
Nobody said it was the
And,
Batman.
I
of
was
Park
reading
Extension. I'm
an
the
article,
Batman
and
of Park
apparently he has a record. Back in 2012, he broke the police ethics code. He there was a case of misconduct toward an Arab driver. And there's whispers about him being racist and all that stuff. I mean that.
But he's ethnic, isn't he?
He is an ethnic, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything, bro. Trust me.
What is it? So-
That's true. That's true.
We're an ethnic.
Yeah, we're ethnic, bro. Besides
We're
racist as
like
fuck.
that. We are an ethnic.
Yeah, but it's just a crazy
It's
situation.
pretty fucked.
You know, but again, and there was another article this time. I read it this morning. The Journal de Montréal. The article was would you not have arrested him, because they present certain elements. They're like, well, it was obvious that for anyone that it pointed to him being
Hold
the
on a
suspect.
second.
Apparently there was blood. There was traces of blood on his car. There were traces of blood on his door at home. The ticket was completely ripped, and they found it on the floor.
How the fuck you know how crazy that is? The local newspapers like, would you not have arrested him? There's a crime and then there's a black guy. Are you telling me you would not have arrested him? That is crazy that the fucking Journal de Montréal writes that shit.
Exactly, and it's like, just because, so what? His ticket is ripped. The guy got mad, he ripped his ticket. He's allowed. Man.
I rip my
What is your
tickets.
fucking, you know what I mean? And there's blood. Okay,
Fuck
there's
outta
blood. How about you do a blood
Where did the
test?
blood
Or how
come
about
from?
you find you do a DNA test, or take prints? It was there the gunpowder thing that they do on his hands. He shot the gun, right?
Yeah.
How come we don't have any tests of to prove any of that? You just arrest.
George, hold on. That's only something that they do on CSI and in every other city except for Montreal. All of our GSR kits, we sold them to buy bicycles.
It seems fake, but I believe him.
I mean, it's the truth. We got rid of all of them, and we bought a bunch of bicycles, and then we sold them to
The
buy
bicycles?
bike lanes. Yeah, that's the news, and that's about as much as you need to know about Montreal.
Yeah, no, but
embarrassing.
so because his lawyer was questioning, he has a young lawyer, and he brought up these elements. He's like, okay, can I see the evidence? Did you run any prints? Did you match the blood? Did you check if he had the gunpowder or whatever?
Yeah, black guy. We checked.
You know, how do you keep a guy in for 6
I
days?
hope the real guy isn't even black.
I
That would be
want to see a
incredible.
lawsuit. I want him to
Right?
sue the
If
pants off those scumbags.
person, the actual assailant, is like, I don't know, fucking Korean.
or
this
or
would be the
part of the same ethnicity. Don't forget, maybe his own people hate him. The guy was driving by. He's like, "Is that guy? Let's check." Oh, it's
His
him.
own people
Pull
do
over.
hate him,
Let's
for the
give this
record.
guy a lesson.
I just want- they don't
For the
even look
record,
up
his
the guy.
people
That
hate
was
him.
ridiculous.
This
What?
has been documented many times. His own people do hate him as well.
Who's this?
The police officer,
His name rhymes.
Oh,
with
the
black.
ossifer.
the ossifer.
The ossifer, yeah. Excuse me, ossifer.
Yeah.
Anyways, this obviously reinforces the whole argument that has been going around about
Body
putting body cams on the police officers. I hope they do, man. I hope they do. I mean, how many of these stories are gonna have to happen? And imagine, I don't know. What if the guy was shot? What if the cops would have shot this guy?
Yeah. Also, George, are you telling me that right now, if there was no video on the Met, if there was no video, you're telling me the cops would
He'd be in
refute?
jail.
They
Be in
would
jail,
refute
poor
my
guy.
version of the story, which turned out to be pretty accurate, and they would put this guy in jail forever for doing nothing.
Well, I don't know if it'd be forever. I mean, he would have a trial. The guy would have a trial. I mean, they would have to look into evidence. Like the elements that his lawyer brought up are very valid. Like, did you run prints? Did you check his if there's gunpowder residue or whatever the hell it is?
Have you tried asking him nicely? Have you?
So-
Have you guys attempted that? Have you tried good cop, good cop? No.
Good cop, good cop. Good cop, less good cop.
No, but it's crazy. Like 6 days. Isn't there like a procedure? Isn't there like a protocol? You're arresting a suspect, aren't you? Don't you run prints? Don't you do these things? Isn't there like, I don't know? Maybe I watched too many movies, but it
probably
appears
do.
that. No, but Phil, come on, man.
There's the process, but I don't know what that process is. Like, I don't know how long they can hold someone. Do they hold them till a hearing? I have no
Look,
idea
man,
what the laws are here.
we all agreed to give away our rights when we found it okay to make it illegal to be outside past 8 o'clock. All right, we all by
enough.
doing that, we all agreed that we have no rights. We are goddamn animals on a farm.
Anyway, so I'm just, I know it's sad. The guy lost 6 days of his life, and the stress that his family probably went through is unimaginable. But I'm glad that he's out, man, and I'm glad that I don't know.
I will only be glad when my man Kamara Husara, what's his name? Farah Kamara.
Almadi Farah Kamara
I
III.
will be glad when he finds justice. I will be glad when he has sued the pants off the, I guess, cops who
SPVM.
refuse to wear their regular pants, and they used to wear those colorful army pants to protest. Yes, once he sues the colorful pants off them, I will be happy.
Sometimes leggings
On the
because
flip side, guys,
Justice.
hold on. Some of them actually even wore leggings because, as we all know in the police force, some of these men actually bleed once a month.
Well, that wasn't. I thought you probably thought that was funny in your head.
You read a meme, eh? You saw that meme this
No.
morning.
No. He
no,
actually
from
thought it was
Giannis.
funny. Yeah, I saw him when he was going. I saw the
Yeah.
gears turning, and I was
Me
like, "This
too.
is not gonna be funny." But he's trying.
He tried though.
Boom.
The new
Boom.
underscore
We're gonna
lobby
put
is
a-
a lot like
It wasn't.
Gildan.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even. It
I'm
wasn't
gonna
even
put
that
a-
funny in my head. It was just that I just wanted to diss them.
Soundboard. We got to put an explosion every time you bomb. Boom.
I just wanted
Yes,
to diss
yes.
them. Mainly, primarily.
You didn't
No,
diss
not
him.
an explosion. That's too epic. It's too like a womp womp womp.
yeah, exactly.
Yo, I saw. Speaking of women, I saw the ACLU posted something on Twitter that made women revolt everywhere.
What's the ACLU?
The what the fuck does the ACLU stand for? Figure out what the ACLU stands for. They said that
Well, what
trans athletes apparently they could be in any. There's no proof that a man who became a woman has any advantage over a woman in any sport.
Really?
Yeah, and then women are like, "What the fuck are you?" Got pissed and settle down, ladies. Settle down.
American Civil Liberties Union.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it stands for. I was about to say that.
I saw it this morning and it made me laugh because a woman,
pretty funny.
a woman posted like, "Sports for women are meant to celebrate extraordinary women, not ordinary men." And I was like, "Oh, this is an interesting fight. This is quite the battle."
I like it.
Just no,
I bet the turfs are pissed.
What are the turfs again?
The something extreme, radical, trans exclusionary
What?
feminists.
What? Where do you
The
guys?
feminists who hate trans girls.
What were you saying, George?
I don't know. Where do you guys find it? Like, what did you say, Phil?
TERFs, TERF. I mean, the left is great at creating acronyms. I'll give them that. Like,
Yeah.
they're great at it.
It's on Al Jazeera. That's where I get my news.
Al Jazeera. It's South American.
Oh God.
Yeah.
More news out of Canada. Yesterday
Trans
or
exclusion-
Wednesday, I think they officially registered Proud Boys on the terrorist list in
Yeah, I saw that.
in Canada.
People celebrating it was the best. They're like, "This is a win for brown people." Wait, that was
What are you
people.
talking about?
That was Jagmeet Singh.
There's a bunch of dudes who don't let
Well, look,
themselves masturbate
they-
and they eat a bunch of cereal. Thank God we stopped these guys.
So look, the government says that the decision isn't obviously associated whatsoever to politics, and it's entirely associated to the and not associated to not necessarily associated to the events that unfolded on Capitol Hill on January 6th, but they do say that there were numerous elements that were recorded that day, pictures and videos that helped our intelligence services make this decision, and to conclude on that. Anyway, so it appears from what I read that our intelligence services were looking into this group for many months now, but they never felt that they posed any threat on Canadian soil. So anyway, Canada becomes the first country to take such measures.
The
on
Proud
this group.
Boys.
Hold on.
We're such a
They're
funny
being called a white
country.
supremacy group.
So these guys were killing our allies fighting for ISIS in Syria. Oh, that's cool. Let them in. These guys refuse to masturbate and they trade secrets of what cereal is the best cereal. Fuck these guys. That is terrorism. We're an interesting fucking country. We are a very interesting goddamn
I mean,
country.
I've never heard of a white supremacy group that has like a black Latino guy leading them.
It wasn't a black Latino guy, man.
Gavin McInnes is no longer affiliated with them.
Yeah, guy.
But their leader is Enrique Tarrio. An Afro-Cuban Miamian.
That's
I'm reading
so
it straight from the
stupid.
fucking site.
This is why I turned off the news. by
This
the way.
is amazing.
This is why I
Can't even make this shit up.
We live in the greatest timeline.
Look,
This is the
Canada-
ultimate greatest timeline, though.
Look, the government basically came out and said that they're considering it, quote, a neo-fascist group, and that they're adopting and promoting, again, quote, misogynist, Islamophobic, anti-Semitic, anti-immigrant, and white supremacist.
Fucking their leader comes
Made
up
up
like,
mostly
no,
of
we are
immigrants."
not fascists, we are neo-fashionistas,
Yeah.
you know?
The NDP, NDP.ca, sign here, ban and designate the Proud Boys as a terrorist organization. So they have people signing.
Yeah.
How about we fucking ban Jagmeet from being allowed to pretend he's a socialist when he's dropping paper like he's a rapper?
Yeah, getting escalades. Yeah, this is amazing.
Fucking orange crested Rolex.
This is good. This is good times.
Fuck these
Well, look,
people.
obviously, guys, the news was immediately reported in major networks in the U.S., right? And the president's press secretary, Jen Psaki, she was even questioned
Psaki.
about it.
I like saying her name.
Psaki.
Same.
So she was questioned. She was questioned on that, and she said, we're still evaluating and we're examining the issue with our national security teams and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens
This is insane.
on that side over there. It'd be interesting to see if they're going to follow what Canada, Canada's move. But here's the controversy.
Yeah.
And I'm not suggesting whether or not. I mean, I don't care. I don't know much about these guys.
You know what kind of a strong word terrorism is, bro? You know what kind of strong word terrorism is to throw around like this? This is insane.
Yeah. Well,
So if I do like a no fap challenge for a month, I'm a terrorist now.
Yeah, bro, you better not do
You're
that kind of
already
shit.
a terrorist.
Jesus
You're the
Christ.
fucking leader of the new underscore lobby. Stop it.
I don't know if the news is doing. I don't know if the government news are getting together to rile people up, like on purpose to try to start a civil war. Because remember when I said, now with the election, there was all people were upset. There's fraud. There's questionable stuff. Laws being changed. Whatever. We said, look, now it happened. Let's try not to mulch over this because it's going to start a war, right? People are going to get really pissed off. So while I say this, a month later, Time just dropped an article where in it, this is how they justify what happened. They go, they didn't do any rigging. There was not rigging in the election. They were fortifying it by changing laws. And we weren't rigging the election. We were fortifying it. You're just trying to make people like remember when the George Bush thing happened and it was very
What does
questionable?
that mean?
They say that,
does that mean?
let's see, the ranging across industry and ideologies, working together behind the scenes to influence perceptions, change the rules and laws, steer media coverage, and control the flow of information. They were not rigging the election. They were merely fortifying it. So you could call it whatever you want, right? The fuckery. But don't do that because now you're bringing this up again a month and a half later, 2 months later, and you're getting people pissed off again, and you're going to start this argument again. Like when the whole Bush thing, remember when Bush happened? When it was very questionable, remember? After it was settled, they stopped talking about it so that people don't get pissed off.
Right?
So now there's no benefit to writing articles like this of saying, remember when we said it was fake news, that it was rigged? Well, it may have been rigged, but there's a good reason behind it. You can't do that. You can't do that. You're just causing people to fight. It's like they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose to get people to fucking argue and get mad at each other. It's completely insane.
look, mind you, back in that election there with Bush and Al Gore, we didn't have the social media presence that we have. It didn't exist. I mean, the access to information wasn't as it is today, right? I mean, so you tuned in, you saw the news, and the next day there was other news to report.
Yeah.
So it was done,
Yeah.
But anyways, to get back to the story with the Proud Boys, because the controversy here is that back in January, like Phil mentioned, Jagmeet Singh, he adopted a motion unanimously in Parliament about the process about including this group on the terrorist list.
Yeah,
And it
I remember
raised
this.
immediate concerns on the politicization of a process that usually is reserved for our intelligence services. Anyways, Public Safety Minister Bill Blair, he came out and he stated that there was absolutely no involvement of the political in this process. But just to mention that bill was passed unanimously, so every single elected official in Ottawa agreed to having this group included.
What else were they supposed to do, George?
Yeah.
Otherwise, their electorate would be like, "Why don't you hate fascism?"
Yeah, exactly. You're a terrorist supporter. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, it's like who are you? Have you done it? Like you can come out and say, "I hate these guys," put them on the terrorist list, but I mean, the people that are upset.
You have to see Poseidon's
people that are
face.
questioning this are right in the sense
Well, what's
that
going on?
Poseidon, put it on your face. People need to see that. He's just started shaking, looking up, looking down, looking up, looking up. Poseidon, what are you reading?
They're admitting to rigging.
It's fucking
The
crazy.
election.
What a life.
This is insane.
Shut up, bro. They weren't rigging. They were fortifying the election.
all.
Big difference. Use your words carefully, Persian.
I wasn't raping her, bro. I was
surprise
pleasure-
sexing her.
I was
I was
surprised
surprise
bro.
sexing
I
her.
was surprising her, bro.
It's
Get
crazy.
the fuck out of here, bro. What is
Wait a
this?
second. Poseidon, are you using the main angle from the that George sees on the feed? Is that what's happening?
No.
Oh, okay. What happened to that cool thing you set up so that I can see what the YouTubers see?
He doesn't. This is not about you, Phil. This is about.
All right.
This is about George.
Oh God.
Whatever.
Anyway,
But that's nuts, bro. That's they admit and
That's funny, eh? This is to be honest, even though it's weird and crazy that we live like this and we're just getting dominated, it's just hilarious to see like the cracks, just slipping through, and they're like, "That is fucking not true." A month later, look, all right, look, it may be true, but like it's just hilarious. It's like crackheads are ruling both nations.
and
We're not
the
being dominated.
The same
It's
website.
not the same. It's like fortification, right? We're being
Yeah.
forcibly penetrated.
Yeah, we're being forcibly penetrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
okay.
There was a Time article also that I think because I was trying to look for what we were talking about just now.
Yeah.
And the same article a few months ago or a month ago or whatever, they write something weird happened on November 3rd, and then they put nothing.
Yeah, and the same people just released.
And the
Look,
same people just released.
it's crazy.
Bro, this
Yeah.
is infuriating.
I know. But this is what makes people fight online, because then they go, look, the Time already said nothing happened. It's, yeah, but Time also just said that something happened. No, forget that. Originally they said nothing happened. It's amazing.
This is blood boiling.
Yas Queen. Go
What
on.
is it? What did you just say?
This is blood boiling.
Blood boiling.
Oh, blood boiling.
Boils your blood.
I thought you said this is blood sport. I'm like, what?
This is blood. But I'm going to
will.
start kicking officials in the head.
Anyway, one more piece of news, guys, because I got a jet.
Yo.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. If people don't know who that is, she's a Republican
I have
member
no
of
idea
Congress.
who that is.
You don't know her? Okay. Very controversial figure. The Congress voted yesterday on removing her from all the committees that she was on, under the premise that she's spreading hateful and violent conspiracy theories.
What?
I'm surprised you haven't heard of her.
What did she say? What did she said? I will look. What's her name? Margaret?
Marjorie.
Yeah, they removed her yesterday. I saw it on Twitter.
So almost all Republicans voted against it, but none really defended her history of outrageous social media posts.
Oh,
And
what
she
did she
said some
say?
really crazy things, right? She did take the time to make a statement during this whole procedure. It was basically a mix of backpedaling and finger pointing. She was also wearing a mask with the words "free speech" on it.
Oh, nice. Okay, I like her already.
So she tried to dissociate herself from, quote, her words of the past, without really apologizing.
Well, what has she said? I'm just curious.
Well, look, she had said that 9/11 and the mass school shootings weren't real.
9/11 wasn't real.
Yeah, it wasn't
You
11.
called it 911.
Why'd you call it 911, bro?
Yeah.
9/11.
What are you, 65 in
What are you,
Greek?
what are you, a foreigner pretending to be one of us? What's going on?
911.
9/11. Yeah, and
She said it never happened. That's what his dad said. His dad said it was holograms. Oh, she's in that camp. Okay.
Hey,
Man,
by the way, I saw that you fucking spreading lies that I believe in a hologram conspiracy.
Oh yeah, Phil also. Yeah, Phil also, as documented on last week's episode. Phil too believes 9/11 was a hoax.
You fuck.
Yeah. So
I go to the bathroom one time.
Yeah, and she also came out and said that she no longer believes in QAnon conspiracies, but she
Well,
did in
that's
the
good.
past.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
telling you, we're living in the best timeline.
She never said anything or apologized about supporting comments about Pelosi's assassination or the possibility. This is crazy though what she said. That there's a Jewish-controlled space race.
Space race.
Space race.
Yeah, rays come, but it's Jewish.
Wait, race or
control, right?
race?
And they caused the forest fires, all the wildfires in the U.S. That's what they were caused by.
Yeah, that's
It's-
a very well-known conspiracy. Codename Zion in the Sky.
There's a lot of forest fires. Goddamn Jews!
Is that those like?
This is crazy. They're going around there with their yarmulkes starting fires.
No, the yarmulkes protect them from the space rays.
This is absurd. This is great.
Yeah. So she has a couple screws loose, but anyway.
I like her.
she was-
You know what? Now this makes me just like her more.
Jews, what?
This is hilarious.
a couple Jew screws. No. So Edis, she was on the Education and Labor Committee, and she was also on the Budget Committee. So she no longer sits on those. It's crazy because there is no precedent of the House actually removing someone from a committee. It's never happened before. Usually, that's something that's reserved for your party leader.
Wait, she was in the budget? She was in charge of budgets?
No, she wasn't in charge of budget. She was in the committee that evaluates, that looks into it, and
Oh, that'd be so funny. We need to set aside some money for a new budget. It's to fight these fire-starting Jews. Like, look, Margaret, we can't, Marjorie, listen, we can't do that. We can't even say that publicly, Marjorie. This is insane. It's not insane. What, do you like forest fires?
Someone's gonna grab that soundbite.
Yeah. What, you don't like the animals? It's so crazy.
But wasn't there pictures?
Look, we do need to mention that from all, look, basically the vote was 230 against 199, but there were 11 Republicans that voted actually in favor. There's something crazy happening in the U.S. in the Republican Party. There's a lot of division. People don't know what the hell is going to happen. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm wondering if this is going to spur another debate in the U.S. over free speech, right? And this happens consistently in the U.S. Are her comments completely unacceptable because she's an elected official? Was this move justified? I don't know. I personally find what she said ridiculous. Is she allowed to say it? I think she's allowed to say whatever the hell she wants.
I will fight for her right to say it because I wish to be allowed to ridicule it. So I don't think they should muzzle her. Should be allowed to say it. I want to know how people feel. I want to know what they think. And this is hilarious. And I don't think she should be blocked from saying it.
Guys, look, she says stupid things. Is it her fault for saying stupid things, or is it the people who elected her that are dumb enough?
There you go.
You know what I mean? So,
well, I don't think she ran on a platform that mentioned that. I don't think her platform was like, we got to stop the space Jews from starting fires.
For me, we're going to stop those space Jews.
Yeah, like I don't think that was the platform.
Well, of course it wasn't her platform, but all these things were mentioned during her campaign. It was like, so
all these things were mentioned during her campaign.
Yeah, that's
so there's people sitting there. It's like, all right, so we need funding for public schools. What's this lady talking about? The fucking space Jews starting forest fires. Yo, this is some serious shit. I'm behind this one.
Yeah, that's why she came out and said, look, I regret stuff that I said in the past, blah blah blah, and I no longer believe in QAnon conspiracies. And so all these things was happening during the campaign. So I don't know if it was
except for those Jew lasers. I'm still on that.
God. It's like Poseidon's. Dude, it's like your dad running for office.
By the way, I just searched this up. There is a conspiracy theory of that. It's called direct energy weapons, DEW.
That's true. Okay.
And there's photos. There are weird photos out here that it shows homes burnt down.
Okay, so hold on. I could stop you right here. This is the problem with fucked up conspiracies. So you're taking something that you like. So right now, weather manipulation, which they do. Okay, that's one thing. The fact that part is true, like let's say lasers exist, you cannot say lasers exist, therefore Jews are starting forest fires with these lasers.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem.
I don't agree.
Because what they do is they give you one thing that's a fact, like, well, you're telling me lasers don't exist? And you're like, oh, no, lasers do exist. Exactly. Jews in space starting fires. Like that.
Yeah, no, I don't agree.
I hate that leap of logic.
Yeah, I don't agree with the Jews in space starting in space starting forest fires.
Everybody knows that Jews start this stuff underwater, not in space. That's the crazy theory.
There's no such thing as forest fires in space. Come on. That's
I mean, there are some sus images here. Like,
don't say sus, just say suspicious.
Yeah.
Why?
Sus. I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, what the fuck is sus?
Yeah,
I hate that. That's one of my least favorite internetisms.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken, indeed. But yeah, there is some suspicious imagery here that I'm looking at.
Did he just say auspicious?
Suspicious imagery.
Oh, okay.
Suspicious imagery.
It is no, but again, they're two totally different things. It's like saying you just take a result and then you're adding spice around it. That is such a fucking funny.
George, when are we leaving?
I gotta go.
George, get to work. When they say why are you late, you're like, look, there's this Jews starting fires.
We were talking about Jewish lasers burning down forests.
They draw their power from their bada-bops.
Oh, bro, this is so absurd.
Nothing.
All right, play George out so I can give him a plug. G-Funk.
Blow the shofar.
If you like George, which, let's be honest, why wouldn't you? You can check out his other podcasts. The Backstage Podcast, where he finds celebrities, entertainers, politicians, and he asks them hard-hitting questions like, where are you hiding these Jews, bro? Check out the Backstage Podcast, link in the description. Also, Just Us Dads comes out weekly. It's actually coming out today. New episode drops at noon. Once this is over, you can watch Just Us Dads, where he, George, gets together with a bunch of other fathers, and they talk about how they can cleverly hand their children off to Jews. It's a great podcast. It's a great podcast. Just Us Dads. Shabbat Shalom. Check out our buddy George the Jew in the chat. Link in the description. Thank you, G.
Good job, boys.
While we're at it, Poseidon, let's remind people that our buddy Phil over here also has a podcast. It's called Fill My Hole. The first openly heterosexual podcast Oh, why are we laughing? Say it.
It was a mistake.
Yeah?
But it happened so perfectly.
Tell me.
You know how sometimes Skype resizes?
Yeah.
Okay. While you were saying fill my hole, it froze to him, and then because he was doing this,
The Illuminati.
No, it came back to him, but zoomed in while he's doing this.
Oh, that's amazing.
I want to see this. I'm
Fill
going back
My
in
Hole.
the
Yeah,
stream.
go to YouTube. Watch that shit. So, Fill My Hole is a podcast that comes out weekly. It comes out right as curfew starts. Yes, we're living in the times of curfew because 1984, ladies and gentlemen. Links in the description. Follow Phil, subscribe. Also, check out the audio
that is
version
pretty
of
awesome.
that podcast because Phil started that podcast in video format and he wants people to know that it's available on every major audio platform. Subscribe to it. Tell your friends about it. Phil's out there filling these gaping crevices around the city. Fill My Hole, link in the description. The Poseidon69 on Twitter and Instagram right here. Your host with the mostest is pointing at Poseidon. Poseidon, are you on the screen right now? There he is.
I'm frozen.
The
and
member
I'm
of the
blue.
new underscore lobby. So check out Poseidon. He's also on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ThePoseidon6669. ThePoseidon69 on Twitch. Check him out. He's always gaming now that he's got nothing else to do, really.
And twitching. He also twitches sometimes. If you pay attention, you'll notice it.
And I gave him some extra money yesterday, so he's very excited. He's gonna buy a new game with it.
You
All
paid
right.
him?
Hey? Yeah.
Wait, you get paid?
You eat?
Me? No, I don't eat.
Boom. All right.
Eat that pussy.
There we go. So Phil, now that I have you alone, we can talk about these lasers. Oh, you're choloing up?
No, I was closing up because you're like, now that I have you alone, so
No,
just getting more dressed.
Now that I have you alone and George
what's up?
is finally gone. Isn't it amazing that 1 week ago I called the whole conspiracy of the shooting and people said, stop overreacting. You just don't like the police and you're overdoing it.
I mean,
Turns out-
I don't remember anyone saying that to
Many
you.
people said to me. I even have text messages
it?
of bro, stop jumping to conspiracy right away. Open and shut case,
I mean, it wasn't
bro."
really a conspiracy. The entire thing didn't make sense. Like, the facts didn't add up. There's nothing wrong with questioning. Like, someone tells you, look, your blue shirt is suspicious. You're like, my shirt's red.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, but it's
suspicious.
blue, bro. Like, you question that if
Yeah.
the facts don't line up with what you can see. I don't know. The whole thing, it makes zero sense. He's owed at least an apology, the poor guy. Like,
Forget apology, dude. If this guy is not retarded, he's gonna sue the fuck out of the city, and he's gonna make those 6 days are gonna get him $6 million.
dude,
I
he's
agree.
a
He
doctorate student, a doctoral student, and he was barred from the campus.
He's
Because
barred
of
from the
this.
campus because
Why?
of this.
Like, now he has to
Because-
go through a whole process just to be allowed to go back to school.
Yeah, because people are reactionary morons.
Yeah. People is dumb, bro.
This is why I never jump on shit.
I thought you were going to say this is why you didn't get your PhD.
No. No, but this is why I never just jump on stuff. This is why I always wait.
Well, you also can't jump.
There's
I
that.
ca- No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't mean like physically.
Did you guys see that? I want to jump on something. Did you guys see that Gorilla
I
Glue
want to jump
story?
on you, Phil.
No, what happened on Gorilla Glue?
Some influencer. I mean, Poseidon, Google it a second. See if you can find it. An influencer decided to put Gorilla Glue in her hair,
Yeah.
Oh no!
and
That's
a
a-
lot of racist memes were born from it.
Why did she want to put semen in her?
Why would you
semen in her
put
hair?
Gorilla Glue in? You
I'm
gotta
not really
think before
sure.
you
I
speak.
didn't read the whole thing. Just I know that a bunch of racist comments came out after it.
How is that racist?
But I don't know. I just said, fuck it. Who cares? Don't even look for it. It's just random.
Hold on a second. So is only a specific race allowed to use Gorilla Glue now? Like, what the fuck is happening? How is Gorilla... First of all, why didn't they make fun of her putting Gorilla Glue in her hair?
A woman who used Gorilla Glue to style her hair has now been stuck with the same hairstyle for a month.
And people are saying that's racist.
Tessica Brown took to TikTok when she shared the unfortunate incident with her followers.
Unfortunate. She did it to herself.
She's stupid. She's obviously stupid.
She looks a bit like an alien.
Now, like, post-Gorilla.
No. Just,
How do you create the most refreshing big game commercial ever?
You're
People
good,
are
Poseidon.
asking
What
about
is this?
Sylvain. When's he coming back?
it's an
Sylvain got fired.
Yeah, well, he was a crackhead. So.
Yeah. 100%. He didn't just look like a crackhead. He was 100% a crackhead. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I mean, I only saw the guy for like what?
Jesus
a minute,
Christ, what
but
is
I got
this?
bad
He did a
vibes.
good job, though. What is this?
Yeah,
She
I
look
guess.
disgusting? Let's put it up there. Let's see. Sticky situation.
Hold on. Let me take care of
You
this.
can't tell that there's any glue in her hair because it's just a big braid. Oh, man, I thought it was going to be like spiky. Oh, her eyes are fucking weird, though, eh?
Yeah.
It's not by choice. No.
It's not by choice.
It's
Oh, she
not by
accidentally
choice.
put Gorilla Glue.
When I do my hair, I like to, finish it off with the little Got to Be glue spray. Just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got to Be glue spray, so I used this.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot then.
Gorilla Glue spray.
You did it.
Bad idea.
Oh, she thought it was hairspray.
Look,
She's
my
dumb
hair,
as fuck.
it don't move. You hear what I'm
Wait,
telling
you thought?
It don't move. I've washed my hair 15 times, and it don't move.
I mean, at least she
How
gets out of the house.
stupid is
quick.
this person? Wait, how did you not know?
My hair. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if you ever run out of Got to Be glue spray, don't ever
I have no words.
ever use this.
Dude, one is in the shampoo section, the other's in the fucking hardware section. How did this even happen?
I had a good feeling this would outrage you. That's why I brought it up.
How stupid is this person? Wait, what is that? Is that Gorilla
That
Glue?
shampoo. That
Oh.
shampoo. It won't do anything.
Oh, she's trying to get off the Gorilla Glue.
What?
Yeah, maybe you
You're
need
gonna have to
paint
shave her
thinner
head.
now. Yeah, you have to.
Yo, look.
You're fucked. You need paint thinner or
Look,
some
you wipe
shit.
it off and nothing happens. Like, this is the life that I'm living at this point.
Hold on, does she
Like,
still, making this
this
video,
is
does she still not know that Gorilla
life
Glue is not
Then I
hairspray?
guess I'm having.
I mean, she must know now.
And is Gorilla Glue only for white people now? That's why they're calling her racist?
I don't know why they're calling her a racist.
Well, I'll guarantee
I
you.
mean,
there's-
I'm not gonna get into the comments
so
I
look,
saw.
there's nothing, I'm going to tell you right now, this lady didn't do anything racist. She's just stupid.
Oh no, I didn't say anyone accused her of being racist. I just said that people saw this video,
Bro,
saw Gorilla Glue,
I've
and
had
made
it
a
on
lot
my,
of racist comments.
Bro, I've had it on my fingers. I've had it on my fucking fingers.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Bro, I don't
I
understand.
got stuck like this once.
Bro, oh my God. What do you need? Paint thinner? You're going to set your hair out? How the fuck is she going to get herself
There's
out of
no
this
way
pickle?
to cut that out.
She got herself in quite the pickle.
Jesus Christ.
It's quite the ecope, oh,
Yeah,
bread.
it's glued on her skin.
But how's that racist though? Now I'm a little.
Only white people are allowed to use Gorilla Glue, bro. Stop it. She's being
Yeah.
racist.
Only the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
It's for our fashion.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Fuck, I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, you dummy. Because she kept saying in the video, she's like, yeah, don't ever use this. If you run out of this hairspray, don't ever use Gorilla Glue. That's crazy. That's like saying if you ever, if your back scratcher ever breaks, don't use a shotgun to shoot yourself in the back. Yeah, okay. Thank you for letting me know that. I wasn't planning on it.
Poseidon,
What's the matter?
switch me out for a second.
Go ahead.
Feels very good at committing to this in the morning. Yo, so goddamn, dude. What
the
in the
fuck?
fuck?
How's that possible?
You have to be an
But
idiot.
this is why companies have to put warning labels.
Yeah. Don't try this at home and all
don't
that
try
shit.
it, because people will see this.
Yeah.
Oh, I can use it. You
Yeah.
know.
Tide Pods may smell delicious. Please don't eat them.
Yes, and they actually do quite look delicious. They do look like candy. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a lazy fat fuck, right? So
Yeah.
whenever I do my load, I use Tide Pods. I'm not doing the whole fucking spilling shit in the washing machine and whatever the fuck.
Absurd, yeah.
I just throw in Tide Pods in there. It does the job perfectly. They smell good.
You want to hang up on him and you take over here? You do
Yeah,
double
sure.
him, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, this is why they have those goddamn fucking disclaimers. It's for idiots like this woman.
Yeah.
Completely insane, bro. I never thought I'd see anything like this in my life. And then she has the balls to say, yeah, if you run out of hairspray, don't use fucking Gorilla Glue in your hair. But you know how sticky Gorilla Glue is? You remember the old studio? We had some stuff, remember, stuck on with Gorilla Glue? Do you remember that? And when we took him off, the whole place was destroyed? Remember it took off all the fucking paint and all that shit? Yeah, imagine that. Imagine.
I used for a time.
Yes, you have to unmute yourself. There you go. Testing. There you are. Yeah, dude, I remember in the old studio, it was completely fucked up.
For a time, I had used Gorilla Tape, double-sided Gorilla Tape, to hang up my curtains.
Curtains stayed there.
Curtains stayed, bro. Curtains, and I have heavy curtains, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, very heavy
That the
curtains.
sun can't fucking
Penetrate through. Yeah, they're
penetrate.
thick, yeah.
Bro, Gorilla Tape, and they held. You fucking put a Gorilla Glue in your hair.
And Gorilla Spray, apparently. Imagine that shit. Oh, my God.
Fuck, bro. But what goes through people's heads
You
sometimes?
know, it seemed like she didn't know because she said, don't use this instead. It seems like she saw glue and assumed that it was hair. But you find it in a different section. That's what bugs me. Speaking of which, we have to get WD-40. I want to put some in, your mic stand because it creaks a bit.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
put that in the joints.
No problem. But there is a Gorilla Gel, though.
Like from the same company?
No, it's a special gel. It's like very strong. Hold on, let me see it. Hold on, while I search this up.
There's a hairspray that has a gorilla on it.
Gorilla gel hair.
Oh, is the guy serious?
Oh, he's back. Yeah, it's a Hispanic thing. It's called Moco de Gorilla.
Let me see.
Yeah. So there's a gel that,
Yeah, but it's in a different section completely.
and yeah, I don't think they sell these in Canada either, or the U.S. Or maybe they do in the U.S. Yeah, so they have this whole thing, to style hair and shit. So maybe she got confused with that.
Moco de gorilla.
Yeah. So I can see the confusion, but still. And they are both kind of yellow, so maybe, you know what I mean? So maybe somebody told her, oh, you can use, because she was using G2B is a very good thing to style your hair. It's a very good brand because I buy many gels. My favorite ones is
I buy many gels.
Yeah, I buy, my favorite ones is the ones with the pig logo on it. Anyways, there is that gorilla gel. So maybe somebody told her Moco de Gorilla. You know what I mean? Go get that.
Yeah.
And then because she does.
What's up, bro?
She doesn't speak Spanish.
Well, yeah, because you fucked off, so I brought him here. You fucked off. So what did you want me to do? I have to bring him here because he doesn't have a double cam like this. The double cams are like this.
Yeah.
So that's why. Are you back on the call now?
I mean, the call's gone. I can't be back until you guys.
Okay, so you wanna sit here? Okay,
Yeah, there
hold
you
on.
go.
Before I'm gonna finish saying this.
Finish saying it over there.
Okay.
Yeah, leave the door open. There we go. Phil's back in person.
Sorry.
Phil, you shaved your head.
Well, a few days ago.
Looks clean and nice.
Thank you.
So maybe somebody told her, like, maybe a Hispanic friend or whatever, told her Moco de Gorilla, and she's like, Moco. Okay, maybe it means glue. So she saw Gorilla Glue.
But what bugs me is it's in a different part of the whole place. Like it's not glue is not with the fucking hairspray.
People don't look at
You have to
sections, bro.
actively go seek out Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, but she just thought in her head, people like, I don't know how to explain it. She just thought Gorilla Glue, the bottle looks the same. She's like, I think it's this.
What is Moco de Gorilla?
It's a very strong hair gel that people use.
It's likely. It's a likely situation.
I mean,
I-
I don't care what the
That's a
likelihood is.
logical explanation.
None of this is logical. What do you do for real? I think paint thinner. You can't even shave your head. It's
You
too
do
hard.
What I did.
She can't now. It's
Fire?
the glue. You have to put fire. You have to get rid of it.
Fire finished.
Yeah. I hope he tries to call you on Skype right now. He was about to. You saw that?
No, I was closing it.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing. No, I went out.
Phil, bro, why you not pick up? There we
I
go.
am right here.
Thank you, Poseidon, for this.
No
Wait,
problemo,
Phil
man.
spawned from. No, I normally, guys. I've been calling in from the other end of the studio, just because
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
We want to avoid COVID situational things, but like whatever. I walked in now, so fuck it. The damage is
Acetone,
done.
I guess. Oh my
Maybe
god.
acetone and fire. Acetone and fire.
But then she'll lose her hair.
Yeah. Well, I don't think. Honestly, I don't think she's getting away with not losing her hair right now. I think she's gonna have
losing
to
her hair.
wig it for a while.
I mean, whatever.
I mean, it's better than having Gorilla Glue stuck in
I
your
didn't
phone.
think you would stay on this for so long. I just
It
thought
upset
it was
me.
funny. Really?
Because I have long hair. So if I had Gorilla Glue in my hair, I'm done. I have to get it off. There's no winning.
I mean, there must be a way.
No, the hair's gone.
Water makes Gorilla Glue stronger, right?
Uh,
Is that how you bond it? You put water on it, right?
I don't think so. It was just a spray she
Hold
put
on. Smokey says very carefully with acetone, it happened in the salon. Which salon did this happen to?
Which salon did they fucking put Gorilla Glue in your
Does
goddamn
this
hair?
happen more often than we
Jesus
think?
Christ! What the fuck's happening out there? So Poseidon, as you discovered this week, people are way dumber than you ever expected.
Yeah, and I thought I was. Anyway, I am pretty dumb.
I believed we were on the bottom level of IQ in society.
exactly.
Turns out we're mid. We're mid to high.
Mid to high, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. She'll be lucky if it doesn't peel part of her skin off. That's what I'm
But
talking
It doesn't
about.
last forever. I'm
God.
sure with time and enough wash. I have no idea. I don't know.
This is
I
crazy.
really don't know.
Anywho, so about the AOC thing,
Yeah.
I do find it interesting, like, man, the media, what they're doing, eh? So just to not question it, instead of focusing on exactly what she said and how she was clearly pulling a Steve Renazizi and bullshitting, they're like, oh, well, she also said in the same live stream that she was the victim of sexual assault when she was young. So by saying this, it's like you're talking against her trauma, like you're belittling her trauma.
She's
But
just diverting.
She's just
shit.
diverting. It's like, whoa, but those are two different things. Nobody's saying that what happened to her when she was a kid
not real.
It's not real or it's not, or it's right, or nobody's saying. What we're saying is you bullshitted about this. You know, I can't say, guys, remember 9/11 when I walked in and saved those people and like you were never there. Why are you acting like that, bro? I was molested as a child. You'd be like, what the fuck does that have to do with it?
They're not
correlated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a common thing.
Yeah.
What is it? Straw man, not straw man.
Yeah, they're building a straw man because basically every time you're arguing one thing, they're making you fight something else. It's crazy. A lady came in with a portion of her weave crazy glued. Get the fuck out of here. She had short hair to begin with. I had to cut her a major pixie cut after that.
What's a pixie cut?
What I don't know, but I didn't even know.
Pixie cut?
I didn't even know Smokey cut hair. Not once has she offered to trim this mighty mane. Not once. Not once. Mademoiselle, it melts fake nails. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, if that shit melts fake nails, that'll melt her fucking...
Bruv.
Yeah. Gorilla Glue messaged her. Soak the affected area in acetone. That's amazing. You know what the affected area is? It's inside her skull.
Yeah, you just go like this.
That's the real affected area. Yeah. I use acetone to make kind of...
it's flammable.
What?
Acetone. I don't
Of
know.
course it's flammable.
flammable.
Dude, this shit's burning.
Yeah, it's alcohol. I mean, it's a kind of alcohol.
It's a kind of alcohol, yeah.
Or propanone. Bro, it's like propane, bro.
Bro, it's propanini, bro.
Propanone, it says, is an organic compound with a formula, whatever. It is the simplest and smallest ketone. It is a colorless, highly volatile, and flammable liquid.
I really didn't think we were going to...
Oh, wow. Trump is over everything. It says Trump declines request to
Yeah, I saw
testify
that.
in Senate impeachment trial. He
gets no
doesn't care.
shits.
He's like, I'm out. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
It's funny how that happens.
Nitrocellulose. I don't know what that is.
I missed him so much.
I used to light acetone on fire when I was a kid. I would like pour it in the bathroom sink and plug it and just watch it burn.
The nail polish remover?
Yeah, I would just put it in there and light it on fire. I was like, this is cool. Fire,
Yeah,
fire pretty.
I lit many tables on fire.
What?
Because you could line it up and then light it and then go.
Oh, yeah.
It does designs and stuff. Yeah, it was.
I mean, I once wrote my name in like isopropyl on the floor in the hallway at home, like alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I lit it. I was like, this is working out great. And then it started spreading. I'm like, this is not working out the way I had planned.
Terrible idea.
Panic.
Yeah, I remember those little white stuff in the forest. They would be super flammable.
yeah,
one part of the year. Yeah, and you'd start a fire like in the forest next to yeah. So I remember it was full of the white stuff one
The
time.
little dandelion
The
things.
little fluff.
Yeah, the fluffers.
Yeah. So I had set some of it on fire. Like, oh look, it's funny. And then it just the whole thing caught and it was going all the way down. I was like, yeah, I'm going home. I'm out of there. It was just it was just a big. I was like, oh shit, forest fire. I'm out of here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was huge. But the good thing is, it didn't it burned all those and it burned really far. But then it died. Like it didn't burn the trees.
What are those things called?
I don't know.
Dandelions.
I don't think it's dandelions. Dandelions are the other
fluffs.
ones. No, I don't think it's part of the dandelion. Is
I'm gonna
that
check it out.
the little white fluffs?
Dandelion.
They're super flammable.
No, it's not.
Fluffs.
They are dandelion. It's right before they turn into dandelions. I
Or
think.
after.
Find out what it's called.
Yeah,
We're all speculating.
dandelions.
What are the white floaties that? Yeah, what are they?
They're dandelion seeds.
No, they come from that. But what are they?
They're seeds.
Oh, that's it.
That's how they propagate.
Yeah, dandelion dust. It's called.
Oh, dust. Dandelion dust.
That's what Poseidon says to the hookers. He goes, "You want a little bit of this dandelion dust?"
Wait, hold on.
Spread.
So those so by setting that on fire,
You
fucked
killed
over.
dandelions.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
But you helped me because I'm allergic to those things.
Are you allergic to the dandelion or the dust?
The seeds, the dust.
Wait, is it seeds or is it dust?
No, it's called dandelion dust.
Yeah, but it's seeds
They're
of
seeds that
dandelion.
get caught on the wind and they can go and they hit the ground and they fucking grow more dandelions.
Oh yeah, I fucked them up, big time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
Paraxacum. That's what it's called.
What the fuck is Guido talking about in the
He
goddamn
was fucking high on like Adderall or something. What's
Breaking
going on?
Bad? What isn't the posthumous Michael Jackson album? What are you talking about, Guido?
He's been
First of
going
all,
on
Guido,
about-
it's too fucking early for you. Go back to bed.
Go back up a little, Poseidon. Like scroll down, like the one we just lost. Stop.
You mean scroll up?
Phil lit his mom's nail polish remover because she called him Philip. Oh yeah, because
Oh,
you're so
okay,
mad about
fair
the
enough.
Philip thing.
I'm not mad about it. For the record, it just catches me off guard.
Only your mother calls you Philip.
I think only my mother calls me Philip.
Can I ask you a question? Then why is your name online Philip everywhere?
That's my legal name.
What do you mean your legal name? Phil, you could just say Phil because that's
I
what people
could,
call.
but my name is Philip.
But you refuse to acknowledge that
I
your
don't
name
refuse.
is
I
Philip.
just no one ever uses it. It just catches me off guard when they do.
Do you want them to use Philip or Phil?
I don't really care. It's just
So then why'd you make a big deal about it when somebody used Philip?
that's a good question. It's a good question. I have no answers. You know what? When I'm over there, I'm safe. Here, you're fucking grilling me.
What the fuck is that, bro? Who's talking to you right
Yeah,
now?
what is that?
Besides having his own goddamn Skype conversations.
I
what's
don't
going
want
on?
to change it to Phil.
this is weird.
What? Who's talking to you?
I'm gonna show you.
What's up?
Scroll down. Oh, it's fucking Abdul Butt, huh? All
What
right.
should we do?
Abdul Butt. Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
Okay. Perfect.
No, he's just he was online and he was talking shit to me
Oh,
in Skype.
okay.
Because he thought nobody would see it, but I just saw it and I'm very upset.
Now we're gonna get him.
I'm gonna flip this fucking table, Phil.
I've told you before. Don't flip this table because I put it together and I don't know if it will survive the flip.
This table might not survive a flip.
Actually, there's a lot of fucking screws holding. There's a whole pipe under here.
Actually, it looks pretty
pretty
sturdy.
sturdy.
Yeah, it's pretty,
pretty
sturdy.
sturdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't build it like I,
I mean-
didn't chop the trees down, but like I assembled it.
Yeah. I've done questionable things on it. So.
Excuse me?
You want to throw some of the fucking Clorox wipes over here my way? And some fire. Please throw some fire.
Son of a bitch.
Sex calls on Skype. You're just fucking coming across the room. Disgusting.
Yeah, Poseidon stuff. Could you imagine though if I will come in one day and he is having sex calls on Skype, and he has different angles he's cutting?
I don't want.
She's like, "How are you doing this? I'm a wizard." This is his face, different angles. Yeah,
And there's like one under the table cam.
yeah.
But obviously he uses the wide angle under the table to give a little girth.
It's a panoramic shot.
Boom.
The fisheye lens.
The fisheye, yeah.
Yeah, the fisheye under.
Makes it all bulge. Wow. I had
He's such
forgotten
a- he's
how
such a-
ridiculous it is when I'm in here.
Yeah, he's such a goofy man.
He is a goofy
Yeah,
man.
well, always
We're in
Friday.
the studio.
Second half of the morning show on Fridays is always there's
Yeah,
always
as soon
fuckery.
As soon
in
as
it.
George leaves, it's all a shit show.
Yeah, it used to be a credible show until he's out. Oh, by the way, we're setting up for the new area outside.
We got coochies.
I'm gonna probably buy them today.
But just wait till next week. I
Why?
told you, IKEA has that whole fucking section.
Oh,
you
you
get shit for cheap
but you told me IKEA can't sell stuff.
until they open on the 8th.
Oh, that's what
Monday.
you're saying.
Monday, 5, 6, yeah, the 8th, Monday.
So you're saying Monday I gotta send Poseidon to IKEA to buy chairs.
No, we need to all go and look, and someone needs to be on the outside waiting for us so they can go rent the U-Haul if we find anything.
Sounds like a lot of work. Like
It
that's why I
does.
have Poseidon around. I just send him.
No, but you would send him. So me and you go in,
Yeah.
we check out what's going on, hypothetically, right? And then we say, Poseidon, we didn't find shit, we're coming out, whatever. Or Poseidon, he's waiting at fucking U-Haul rental place, wherever. He knows these things.
You how?
And he shows up and we take, because you can't, if you buy from that bargain section, like the floor models, you can't take it apart. So you
Right.
can't, it's not flat packed. You can't get it in a car. That's the problem. There's some cool stuff. I'll show you later.
So Poseidon's gonna have to have a truck. Is that what you're saying, Bill?
Anna, are you Romanian?
And
I mean, that would explain a lot.
no, Anna's not Romanian. But I always love when people like there's a common name and they're like, "Yo, Steve, I know a Steve from Wisconsin. You know him?" It's like, no.
I think he was going
Because your name's Steve too, and he's named Steve. I just want. He's from. Are you from Wisconsin? Like, no, that's not how that works.
Or you know what we've gotten a lot as Greeks?
You know what? Somebody fucking told me at a comedy show once, and I
fine.
wanted to choke him.
What?
He said, "Pantelis, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I work with a guy named Pantelis," and I was like, "Okay." He's like, "You related to him?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I go, "What's his last name?" He's like, "Oh, his last name is Pantelis." And I'm like, "Okay, well, my first name is Pantelis." He's like, "Yeah, you know him?" I was like, "This isn't. Are you a retarded fucking person? Like, what are you asking me? This is a waste of my fucking time."
Or when you tell somebody you're Greek, so they assume you know every Greek.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate that shit.
You know Mitso, bro.
No, Mitso, bro, from fucking.
Hey, listen, Toronto. He likes Galactoburico. It's like, how the fuck would I know everyone?
Barack's trying to start shit with you.
Huh? Pantelis, are you Turkish? Am I Turkish? No. It's a weird question.
There's no
Yeah.
upside down circumflex on his A.
Yeah, there's literally. It's not Pantelis. Yeah.
I don't even know how.
Anna's last name only sounds Romanian because all the Romanian last names that end in U come from Byzantine Greek names, and then they just stayed.
Well, yeah, but all those Slavs, they didn't have even written language before the monks
The
went up
Romanians
there.
weren't really Slavs. They're Vlachs, like mostly. They're our Romanians.
Vlachs.
They are. They're Wallachians.
What?
True.
Wallachians?
Wallachians, Vlachs.
Vlachi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Olga coming at your defense.
What do you mean?
Take it back, Barack.
Oh, it doesn't. I wasn't offended
No, I know.
at all. Anybody who asks that is, they've offended themselves.
One of
so.
your fans.
That's like me saying, Poseidon, are you 40 pounds? I'd be the retard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Did that shit to me. Guido is not my last name. Oh, yeah, they do it to Guido too. Me, I know a Guido from New York. You know him? And he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. How is that possible?
I don't know.
You must get a lot of that, Phil.
No.
No? I thought all you dudes know each other. You're in the bald community.
I mean, one of your fans messaged me the other day to tell me something. I forget what. Something about my show.
Yeah.
And she's like, also, by the way, my husband is also Lebanese. I just answered, I'm like, I'm not Lebanese. That was it.
That's actually funny. My husband is also Lebanese. Oh, I'm not Lebanese. And then, oh, I know.
No, she didn't know. She was very uncomfortable about it afterwards.
Correction. Put comma after the word fuck.
Fuck, comma.
Fuck
Pantelis.
Pantelis.
Oh, but we got it. You don't.
Yeah, I understood, Guido. You didn't need to correct that.
also
I want to
understood it.
fucking hit you in the face of the dictionary right now. You did not need to do that. Yeah. So wait, you guys have another episode of The Intellectuals, and I heard you're bringing in a guest next week.
Who? I'm sorry, I forgot. Who?
She's
For real?
yeah.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Claudio Capri is joining you guys
Oh, nice.
as a guest. Yeah, so people can see that the bruises on his face for real. Right, he's joining you guys next
Never
week.
forget.
That's gonna be a good episode, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Get all three of you in one fucking room. I'm gonna kill myself by the end of that. You know how hard it is. It's very hard to sit there and not kill someone sometimes. It's very difficult. They make my life hard.
This whole room makes me anxious, I realized.
I think you are an anxious person, and everything every 5 minutes makes you anxious.
No.
This room makes me
hold
anxious.
on, hold
This
on, hold on.
conversation
I
makes
haven't
me
been in this
anxious.
room in
This
a
phone
while.
call makes me anxious. This room, that color makes me anxious.
So because you haven't been in it.
I don't. The last time I was in here, I had a massive panic attack. Now I'm just like.
But it's not the room's fault. It's you're overthinking stuff.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
we also found out.
Yeah, I know, but like that's still in testing. We don't know. Like I'm experimenting.
You just have
with
to chill. You take I think seeing the chat in front of you, all that, everything, like is bringing pressure on you
Maybe
for
it's
no
being
reason.
around other human beings during coronavirus. I'm not really
Might
around
be
anyone.
that. I mean, one of us definitely has the coronavirus in here. It's statistically, it's impossible that none of us have it.
Maybe it's me.
It's probably me.
Yeah, what Poseidon's talking about is my
I mean,
doctor. gave
Pantelis
me-
is known to make other men very
and it's
nervous.
never been an
Oh
issue.
Jesus Christ! I thought I was gonna say something weird. I was like, what the fuck? He's known to make other men make sex with him. He's very questionable strategies for interviews. Very questionable.
Okay, so welcome to Pantelis podcast.
Yeah.
Today we
Sir,
were
why are you
talking
taking your
about-
dick out? I have a flat earther coming on my podcast in a couple of weeks.
Oh really?
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's a famous flat earther.
From where?
I think he's in California,
So right at the edge of the earth.
right at the edge of the earth. Yeah. I'm gonna just shoot the shit. I'm very curious because they even ask. He asked, like, "Do you believe in a round globe Earth?" Or I was like, "Yeah, I do."
He asked you?
Yeah.
Really?
They want to know going in, like, is it like an ambush journalism thing? Which it's not. I just want to shoot the shit. Now, I do find it ridiculous, but I will tell him this. I find it completely insane. But I think it should make for a fun podcast. I'm just curious to see the conspiracies behind it because a lot of it doesn't make sense to me.
Guido just says things sometimes, huh?
Yeah. Phil is anxious, yet he refuses to take the squirrel out of his pocket. Yeah.
Everything is about fucking COVID in the news, bro. I can't stand this.
Yeah,
shit
I don't even
anymore.
bother.
Yeah, that's why. But that's why you zone off, and then when I go back in, I see crazy shit like the AOC stuff, and like, what the fuck's been happening to the world? Like they sneak shit in,
Yeah.
like time, the whole thing.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
fortifying, we weren't rigging that thing. It's crazy shit. They
That-
sneak it in.
It's also very 1984-esque, the fact that they use the word fortifying and
Just change the words. Yeah, it's.
But they're trying to make it seem like a good thing, and shit like that.
So ever since he started reading 1984,
I finished it, by the way.
okay,
That's about time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
it's a-
while. I finished it a while ago.
it took him that many days. He started realizing
we're a
shit in
day.
news where he's like, oh fuck, I know this. That's what they're doing. This is doublethink. Oh, look at that. Like he started noticing shit in news that the strategies they use in real life.
Heavy,
Heavy,
shit,
eh?
bro. Heavy, bro. It's heavy to heavy pill to swallow, bro.
Because you feel powerless.
Yeah,
Is that
Yeah.
the expression heavy pill to swallow?
No, it's hard pill to swallow.
Okay.
but I like using the word heavy.
I let him get away with it because I make fun of him about everything. So
Fair.
plus it'll be fun if he said to someone, "It's a heavy pill to swallow." Like, what are you talking about? What kind of pills are you swallowing, sir?
The heavy kind?
The heavy
What
kind.
do you mean? They're not gay or anything. They're just heavy.
It's just heavy. There's nothing gay about it. I like how he gets super defensive.
No, Ray. PB doesn't need no nicotine right now.
No. Did you reduce your smoking?
Yeah, I'm down to like 8 or 9 cigarettes a day.
You see, you could do it.
I'm working on it.
yeah.
I mean, what he was talking about before is my doctor had given me an asthma pump. He's like, "You sure you're anxious? You don't just have asthma?"
You told me it worked.
I mean, it worked, but like I took it before we started the show because I was feeling it,
Yeah.
and I was fine when I was over there. But now that I came in here, now I feel like when I talk too much.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is it asthma? Like it shouldn't have worn off yet. It's only, mind you, how long does an asthma pump last? I have no idea.
I don't know. I used to think that they were placebos
Because no, they're not. My sister has like severe asthma, like
What?
really bad. She's had it her whole life. They're not placebos. Like they do something.
Oh, I'm not. I'm saying I thought. I know.
No, they were. I mean,
I had asthma as a kid because we lived in a basement and it was full of mold. So that's how I caught
fucking
asthma.
Gus trying to protect them from the space Jew rays.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
The space Jews will never come here.
You know, so fuck, it sucks. And I used to hate having to take the pump, especially as a kid, because we had to put that whole face mask they put. And
Yeah, like all the other kids
Yeah.
are taking this
I
pump
used to-
orally. Why am I
I-
taking it anally? This is bullshit.
No, but I used to hate it because my mother would have to put as a kid the whole. It's like a face mask that goes and it's this tube and
Yeah, it's called
yeah. And I used
fuck, what is it
bro,
called?
I used
a
to
chamber.
go
A chamber.
You're
Yeah,
a fighter pilot.
Bro, I used to
Basically.
go through periods where I would
Get your period, huh?
Yeah, stop right there.
I would have a hard time breathing on purpose because I don't want to put that on because I don't want to get embarrassed in front of other kids. I was like, I'm not taking this. This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I mean, if you need the chamber, it's because you don't know how to inhale it.
I just thought of something funny. You know how?
Yeah, but that's why they do it for kids. The
That's
chamber.
True. That's true. You were
So
a kid,
a
I
lot of
forgot.
people were like,
child.
finally that stunt on the intellectuals. Like, okay, that fucking stunt, it got me. You know, like that was a stunt that got a lot of people because it spanned many shows for days. So it was like a Marvel movie. So it made it
It
more
was a
believable.
crossover, yeah.
But it's funny because I know that no matter what stunt we pull off,
Even
next,
I addressed it on Film My Whole. I was like, we've had some drama over on the channel.
yeah, it was everywhere. So what's fucked up is that we know now that no matter what stunt you and Guido pull off, a day or two later, 60-year-old Italian men are going to try it on their shitty podcast, and it's not going to work.
They were Greek.
Eh?
They were Greek.
Oh, that's oh yeah, shoot, one of them is
Yeah,
they both are.
are.
Oh, that's embarrassing, bro.
And I couldn't even watch the
Yeah,
whole
bro.
It was so
Like,
fucking
I was like, why are you
cringy.
sending me these links? These
It was
links?
me who sent it, right?
You said it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you the one who made me feel
I
weird.
was like, what the
was
fuck
like,
is this? Who are these
but-
losers?
But like, I like the way you are. I like
Like,
you.
you're like fucking Diesel, bro.
yeah, I was like, no, bro.
Bro, Diesel 6'6", me, bro.
Yeah, oh no.
So ridiculous.
I was like, yeah, this is
I was
podcasting gold.
cringing very hard.
Yeah, but I love that you found that. It was fucking great. Let's see. Animal nurse. I don't do well with humans. Oh shit, we got an animal nurse in the house.
Shit.
Poseidon, you're going into surgery.
Hey.
I'm gonna go try the pump, see if it helps. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can you overdo the pump?
I'll Google it before I take it.
Yeah. Stop taking the pump.
Animal nurse.
Yeah. Animal nurse.
Damn, that's the kind of wife I need.
What?
Because she'll be able to take care of me as well, because I'm an animal.
Yeah, but you don't know what kind of animals she's dealing with. Like she could be dealing cats and dogs, not hippos and rhinos.
I was waiting for it.
Yo,
I was like, where is it?
can you handle me? It's like, no, I handle cats, dogs, never a horse. Never a dumb horse. You're like the horse that killed Christopher Reeve.
What?
Yeah. Or, well, it didn't kill him, made him handicapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? He was Superman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, but I mean in the movies, not in real life.
Well, yeah, that's the irony of the whole.
Yeah.
That's why it's poetic.
Yeah, I know.
Not in a good way. It's a sad poem, but.
But some horses are beasts, bro. Have you seen those Northern Irish horses, bro? They're like fucking monstrous breeds, bro. They're like fucking gigantic. Have you seen them,
No.
bro? They're badass, bro.
They're badass.
They're badass. They're like usually like in a barn door. Okay, picture a barn door.
Yeah.
Horses can come out of there, no problem. But these kind of horses they're so big, they have to kind of, you know how super tall men, sometimes they got to bend down a little bit to go under a door frame?
Yeah.
These horses are so big, they got to bend down under the door frame of the barn to get out.
They're like jacked.
They're jacked, humongous, bro.
Yeah, I've seen shit like that. I've seen
Imagine
jacked horses.
riding that into war.
I don't want to imagine that.
Imagine you're like...
Yeah, well, wouldn't you just shoot the horse in the head? Like, I don't care how
I'm
jacked the
talking
horse
about like
is.
in the olden times.
The olden times, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm talking about when there was dragons.
Imagine you show up with your beautiful little pony, and then you have this monstrous fucking 12-foot horse.
Look, bro, if you're showing up to a fucking battle with a pony, you deserve to get eaten by the other horse. There's just 6 guys on donkeys. They're like, oh, well, we misjudged this situation. We definitely should have done some recon. I fucking told you, Steve.
Hold on, I gotta find those. Hold on, I don't know why that popped into my head. I thought they were cool.
So people are still talking about Putin in the news.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how he's refusing to leave. He's like, no, it's good. Is man fall coma? What? We're gonna let him now take over? No, I'm here. Don't worry, it's good. So he's using his excuse that the guy's weak for falling into a coma. Only weak people fall into comas. Don't you want me as a leader? This guy's doubling fucking down, bro. But you don't want that country to get taken over right now by another leader.
Why?
You don't need a country like that being unstable. They got nukes. They got a huge. You can't have instability. Whenever there's a weird shift like that, stuff goes missing. Weapons go missing. They get sold on the black market. There's insurgencies. It's not a good. It's not a good thing. Even though it looks like Turkey's trying to start shit with the states. They came out and even though we know that it was fake, Erdogan is now blaming the U.S. for the failed coup. The coup that got him to imprison everyone that was against him. Remember the fake coup attempt? Yeah. So now he's like, oh, it was Americans behind it. Like, I guess people are digging and they're like, this is suspicious. It looks like you did this to yourself. It's a fake coup. That's why they didn't shoot you, in order to get all the people that are against you to come up, and then you just put them all in jail. So people were sniffing around, digging. They're figuring out it's suspicious. So right away he's like, no, it's the enemy. It's the Americans. I don't think that's going to, I mean, Biden's like retarded, but a strong leader, it wouldn't sit well. No. Strong leader would have dropped some fucking bombs.
Excuse me, motherfucker.
Yeah. But I guess now he found his opportunity. Because like this guy's not going to do anything. He's focused on Afghanistan. Yeah, they're sending more troops to Afghanistan, they said.
Man, there's so much fuckery right now.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's been what, a month he's in office now? Not even. It's been 12 days.
Yeah. Has it been only 12 days? Fuck, it seems like longer.
January 20th.
Okay.
We're the what? We're the 15 days, sorry.
Still.
2 weeks.
Long.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Already sending troops in Afghanistan. Already they're...
Well, that's what we said. The new normal is very close to the old normal.
No.
It's the same.
Meet the
the same
boss,
people.
Same as the old boss.
That's what it is, yeah.
I didn't take it, by the way. It says
Oh,
I can't
good.
take it yet. It's every 4 to 6 hours.
Don't take it. Just chill. We were talking about how Turkey now, Erdogan, because I guess people were digging and they're figuring out like the coup, the fake coup, he was behind it to get all the people that are against. We knew that, but apparently internally.
No, it was like a whole thing in the news.
In our news.
Oh, we
as in the developed first world. So, I guess people are digging, asked the cops. I guess people are digging and they're so in a panic move. He came out yesterday. He's like, "Oh, we figured out who was behind the coup. It was the Americans. It was the U.S. Because Biden's retarded, won't do anything. So he waited this long to start, so that people get mad and like, it's the Americans. They're behind everything. You know, behind our coup that our leader put in half the country in jail.
It was them because they
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So they're trying that now because I was telling him it's because Biden's focused on Afghanistan, sending troops there.
Well, it's not really Biden.
Well,
who is it beside?
Who is it beside?
It's the deep state.
The deep state.
The deep state.
The deep state. Explain what is the deep state?
It's Big Brother.
Explain what it is.
I don't know what it is.
So then why you mention it?
Well, it's the people working from the shadows.
Yeah, who?
I don't know them, bro.
How are they working from the
You
shadows?
think I'm connected like
You
this?
think they're working from home? They're all on Zoom?
The new underscore lobby is going to have to investigate this.
Why would they work from the shadows when they could just be in a sunny lit room doing it on Zoom now?
Wait,
Everything's
question.
remote.
Is the new underscore lobby symbol still the same as the old? I keep forgetting that I'm not in my office and I can't just bring the mic with me.
Yeah, no. They do different stuff now. They have like their own gun handshake
gun
under
handshake.
square and shit. They do weird
it's
shit
like
now.
a square like this. It's very Illuminati-esque.
It felt very Illuminati.
Yeah, they do very Illuminati shit now.
How'd you get the t-shirts made so fast? I wanted to ask you.
Oh, bro.
Hey,
ask
for
no
the
questions.
record, by the way, just so everyone knows, I didn't know. They fucking lied to me for days. I only found out
What are you talking about?
about 10 hours before you guys did.
Yeah, that's true.
And my reaction followed more or less the same as yours.
Yeah.
It's like disgust and then hilarity ensued, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, oh shit, he's back.
Yeah, but the disgust came later when I
Disgust came
realized.
later when he came in, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant.
You.
Because people don't really do that in podcasting, like do it well, you know. So I figured this is gonna be good.
I really think you should have used the John Cena music though.
No,
It just felt right.
It didn't feel right at all. Not for that moment. That was a clearly.
No, not then. When he finally sat down, it should have dun 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 dun.
It wouldn't make sense. That's supposed to be surprise music, right?
Fair.
But if he came alone and it was like a running thing, the John Cena music would make sense. But this
That's
was
true.
clearly an NWO type of entrance,
Yeah.
and they have their shirts and everything.
I mean, all I know of wrestling is the John Cena music. So
Yeah, no. What the fuck, Guido? I've been up since 7. What are you fucking doing, bro? I thought Barack was a cocaine guy. Deep State. It's so funny, man. Somebody wrote that once. You see the misspelling that
Where?
Xavier put?
oh yeah.
Okay, so
Wait, is that not how? I was looking at Ray. Where are you talking about?
Xavier, right there, DEAP.
Oh yeah.
So one time somebody got mad at us. I remember, bro. I laughed so much on this just thing.
yeah. On this just thing.
Yeah, because they had sent some articles or whatever, and there was one crazy thing about rapes in Toronto or whatever, but you didn't have time to verify.
Here.
Because I have the headphones on.
Those.
You don't
these
have
things.
headphones on.
I don't know why today OBS is disconnecting and reconnecting. Second time it happened.
Yeah, we're going to check. Is the internet paid for?
Yeah.
There's been some
But
weird
I've
issues
had
the whole
some
week.
weird issues on my end too this
Yeah.
morning. I noticed things were
No, it's been like that
buffering
for a
and-
week. Yeah. I've been
Hey,
noticing.
I'll double check
Suspicious.
actually. Let me just
Anywho,
double
but yeah,
check.
so he sent an article to us about rapes or something in Toronto, some kind of Muslim rape gang or some shit. But you didn't have time to look into it.
Okay.
So
Vaguely remember this.
so you didn't want to talk about it, and neither did I. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
we don't know
it's
the
paid.
details. Yeah,
Internet's paid.
yeah, we don't know the
Oh, I
details.
remember
Okay.
this.
So you're like, yo, we can't just randomly start accusing if we don't know the details because there was
Sounds
no.
like me.
Yeah, which was fine. So we did our regular show, and then the guy's like, "Why didn't you fucking talk about what I sent you? You Pantelis, you're part of the deep state." And he misspelled deep state. He put it like that, and I was like, "Yo, that's amazing." I'm part of the deep state, and it's not. I'm part of the Diab state.
The Diab State. Yeah, the Diab State.
Yeah,
El Diab State.
Diap.
Good times. Good times.
that's what I'm.
So tell me more about the morning show setup and what it's going to be like. Tell me how you're building a new studio where I can be less anxious.
Well, I hoped you could be less anxious. Well, I didn't want me. It's mostly because now because I was expecting that place there to have life, right?
Yeah.
You were supposed to pour life into it.
And I could not.
You have not poured life into it, and I feel like if we do pour some life into it, it'll make this place a happier place. And
I like happy place.
don't you like being in a happy
I
place?
like happy place.
Because I figured when the morning show's not happening, you can still sit there next to some palm trees or whatever the fuck we put up.
Yeah, we should get some, not palm trees, but some trees.
Yeah, just couches, sit,
I
have
like
the
Schultz's
mics.
Miami
ferns.
studio. That's fun. That's
Schultz's Miami Studio is
That's
badass.
fucking awesome.
Oh man,
Ferns.
Ferns?
Yeah, ferns.
Like Galifianakis? You want to get
I don't want
some
ferns.
No, I want some Diefenbachia.
Or like
I don't know
those.
what that is.
It's those big fucking...
Does it look nice?
Yeah, it's the ones all the Greek ladies have at Park X.
What's it called?
Oh,
What's it
no,
called?
no,
The
I
white
don't like those.
giant green leaves.
Too big.
What's it called?
Diefenbachia. Diefenbachia. I don't know how to spell
What
it.
the fuck?
Yeah, just
Bro.
write dumb root.
Well, the old Greek.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah,
There you
what?
go.
I don't want that.
It's the plant of choice of former Prime Minister Diefenbaker.
No, I don't
Yeah,
want that. We need big palm trees.
They look very Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
No, we need big ones. We need big ones, but by big I just mean like long, height wise.
Yeah, we'll just go to IKEA and buy a bunch of those tall ones, the fake ones.
You know what I mean? The
We're gonna-
nice ones.
There's no light in there.
I want colorful.
Oh, you want colorful?
Yeah, I think we deserve color.
Well,
No,
that's what we're doing right
or
now.
should
We're
it be?
shopping for plants live on the air. I like it.
Are they gonna be green?
I guess.
Point is, I want to have
these
more
are,
of
these
a
are cool.
more of a chill
Yeah,
setting.
those are all right. Those are
Oh.
very Jurassic Parkish. Also, let's get like 5 olive trees. Can we keep them alive? You think?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think so. There's no windows in
No.
that part of the studio.
Or grapevines.
Build a fucking labelli and that'd be genius. Oh my god, we can
That's
easily.
pretty funny.
You know, like
You put
old
the
Greek
wood
ladies
panels, yeah.
Yeah, maybe like a little square. That'd be cute.
Tall
we should do
indoor
that.
plants.
No, okay, that's enough, Poseidon. You get
Yeah,
too
stop,
easily
stop,
distracted.
stop,
You're looking
stop.
at fucking plants. We're still live. The point is, over there, it's gonna be more of a. I mean, not that this is not a chill vibe, but just couch vibe.
Yeah, I mean the morning show
Sitting.
doesn't need this kind of vibe.
No,
This is a very podcast.
Yeah, this
Vibe.
is a very podcast. I want the morning show. We just chill there, and then we have
Yeah.
George. So George has two options. He's either going to sit on his goddamn couch with his papers, or I'm going to have to build a separate area for him,
Like a box.
like a box where he's behind. The box is fine too, but
I think he won't come in. Is it a COVID reason? That's not why he's not
no,
coming.
he wants to come in.
Oh, okay. Then what's the
He
problem?
wants to come in. He could come in every Wednesday for sure, but Fridays he
has to
can't
leave
because of the
early, yeah.
time. Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
unless we do shorter episodes, then he can stay on Fridays too.
he can't stay on Fridays either. He can't make
Oh,
it
no,
in
he
and
can't
go
make
back.
it and
It's
go back.
impossible.
Right.
So Fridays he'll be on Skype, and then Wednesdays I'm thinking he comes in, but do I build him a booth? It could be
Like,
funny.
We could build him a news booth, a
It'd
ridiculous
be
one.
fucking hilarious.
With like
Yeah.
a green screen in it, so we can always put stuff behind him.
Oh, I'm down with that.
Like
shit.
if it's a small booth, the green screen's easy.
I have it.
I have a green screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have my green screen.
Yes, I have your green screen on my place.
I have it. You guys had to see his face. I have this.
Yeah. You don't use it, do you?
No,
You son of a
I used to use it.
You used to use it though. Yeah. When he first started in bed with Poseidon.
In bed with
Yeah.
Poseidon.
Man, that show has evolved nicely.
Has
in bed
it?
with Poseidon. Yeah, he's having escorts on. He's having a good time.
I have some ideas.
Just some ideas, bro.
The show evolved. What do you mean? I'm thinking.
No.
That alone means I'm at a completely different place than I was when I started this.
I have zero.
No,
words.
I mean,
no
I have
words.
certain funny ideas that I can implement into it. Stuff. That have
There's a good
popped into my
question there.
head.
Amelie's asking.
What?
Guido, can we get some pizza? Like, are you open? I was thinking about it. You said you can make me some lactose-free
Bro,
pie.
Guido has lost his goddamn mind. Last
Why?
week he said he's open, and he's like, I'm open. I'm accepting orders only via email.
Yeah, that seems inefficient.
Very inefficient. Very inefficient. But Guido's that kind of guy. Guido's that ridiculous character that we needed.
He's still doing it.
He's still doing it via fucking email. Via fucking email. Guido's that guy.
But Guido, why via email? There's 1,000 other ways you could do this. Why email?
Have we not established that Guido's the type of guy, if you break your arm, you're like, oh, I need a doctor. He's like, bro, don't worry, I know a good one in Montenegro. Like, that's Guido. That's Guido.
I mean, I just realized I don't think I've ever met Guido in
What?
person. We've never met. Have we, Guido? Answer me if I'm not. I look over at the screen as if Guido's there.
Hold
Guido,
on, hold
tell
on.
me.
Are you going to reveal to the world that Guido is not really real and that I have fabricated him? Another conspiracy. Now the Discord's going to be going crazy. You son of a bitch. Go up.
Wait, is he? Is he?
Is he gonna tell us? though?
Guido's a figment of your imagination.
All right, thanks,
Bro, I'm open. Email me. Guido, I've never met a restaurant that's accepting orders only by email.
I've met people who have. I've never met a restaurant. First of all, who
Okay.
accepts anything. Though they're not entities. They're anyways.
They are entities.
We could probably set Guido up with something a little bit more efficient.
Yeah.
Maybe a site. I don't know.
Perhaps a cellular telephone.
Like a burner.
Perhaps they call your restaurant line, which we forward to your cell phone line, and then you pick up and you answer and you deliver order. Maybe.
Guido hologramo. I like it.
Guido
What?
hologram.
Yes, I'm your barber. Look up next time.
What?
Guido's trying to make a joke
about
me being bald.
that
It
sounds
fell
very-
a little flat, but it's
But
okay.
actually, that sounded actually a bit threatening. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, I made an appointment with the barber
Mm-hmm.
for next week. I'm gonna go in quickly and then come back for a French cast.
What time?
Well, I can't reveal that information because we're
But he
live.
gets swarmed with
Oh, yeah,
fucking
sorry.
Yeah,
fans
yeah, we can't do that shit anymore.
trying to get a lock of his hair.
Yeah. we sometimes we give away too much information and it causes problems.
Then they'll make a voodoo doll and stab you. It's
The
bad,
last thing I
bad.
need right now is a voodoo doll made of me.
Fuck.
It's also the first thing I need. That'll be fucking hilarious.
I just got
What happened?
an SMS diagnosis from my doctor.
Oh shit!
My
Hold
doc-
on,
not
hold
my
on.
real doctor, my wife.
That's the real
And
doctor.
she's
Go.
watching. She's like, "You're not having asthma issues right now. You're having anxiety issues. You're yawning." Apparently, when I'm very anxious, I yawn.
Okay.
Interesting. Right? Isn't that weird? It's my body's way of trying to relax. Because you know when you yawn, you're like,
You
Yeah.
made me yawn. You son of a bitch.
"You made me yawn back, you cunt."
You started this.
You start. He didn't yawn.
He's an animal.
He's a fucking
I'm a
psychopath.
psychopath.
So
Yes.
Guido, you know the reason that you just gave me in the text message of why it doesn't make any sense, because the reason you just gave me, what's the difference between email and phone call? It doesn't make any. It's just that one is more efficient than the other. It doesn't make any
But what
sense.
did he say?
It doesn't matter, but it just doesn't make any sense. I forgot about call forwarding.
No, I just want Guido to explain why. Like, I mean, I'm willing to go out of my way here to help him make more money at the pizza joint. But what's the problem? Why is email your preferred choice?
Listen,
like, I'm
I'll
a bit
tell
of a
you.
marketing guru, Guido. I can help you.
Guido does not want to be helped. Guido can only help himself.
Okay.
And at the moment, he does not want to be helped. That's what I've discovered
Okay,
about
that's fine.
Guido.
That's fair.
Yeah. What the fuck is the internet? Yeah, that's exactly it. Myself. So, yeah.
All right, so I mean, I'll email you later. Cash no tax.
What'd you say?
What? Cash no tax. What?
For all the ladies. I like the way
Where?
Trey Cole wrote ladies.
Ladies.
Up next on Amazon, Pantelis official sex doll. Yeah, we're making it official.
I mean,
We're making
It's like how it's funny because
he should cast his fucking dick.
How
It would
funny
sell.
would that be if there was an official Pantelis sex doll, but it's black, it's not proportionate. It's like, are you sure this is official? Yes, Bosnian official. It's official in Bosnia. It's real sex. It doesn't even look like him. Half of this is made of paper.
It's the official sex doll of choice of Pantelis.
Yes, exactly. He choose it. He say, I like this.
Make official.
Make official.
Call my cousin.
How funny if we had action figures.
Oh, can we do that?
I could do that, yeah, but it's annoying.
Well, I have access to a 3D scanner and a 3D printer.
No, but I meant like our action figures with articulation and stuff. Like I was gonna get a.
Sure, we can make him articulate.
There's
I
a
mean,
place
he
that
won't be articulate, but whatever.
There's a place that can make them for us, but the orders are like you have to do a lot of orders.
yeah.
No, my brother-in-law has a 3D printer. We'll figure it out.
Oh, you mean just like a handful of them, limited edition
Yeah, limited run, like
Limit-
collectible.
action
Or
figure?
kind of those figures that stand still. They're just like with the really big heads.
Olga, don't let it go
That's
to
just
your head.
that's just a photo of you.
I mean, you can make custom Funko Pops through Funko Pop, like it's a thing. But there's a guy on Etsy I found for $200. He'll make you a custom action figure yourself.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, and they're pretty good.
For 2 bones.
For 2 bones, bro. 2 bones and a half. You know, like 2 bones and a femur. Maybe not a whole tibia, but you know. Yugoslavia is purge of what? Why am I saying things? 2 Yugoslav references. Yeah, don't let it go to your head. The country fell apart, okay? Socialism failed it.
Yeah, of course. No shit, as it does everywhere.
But we all know that it was mostly Olga's people's fault. Like, the Serbs got fucking crazy. They're like, we are better than everybody. We kill.
Poseidon, I just sent you a name. Google that image. Put it on screen so they can see.
What is this?
Because
I'm very excited.
Because the guy goes, Pantelis reminds me of a Bosnian.
While we wait
so
for
let
that,
let me bring up a prominent Bosnian.
if you guys are into Olga's people, fun documentary, The Weight of Chains. Really cool. The Weight of Chains. Let's see this Bosniak.
The weight
Yeah,
of chains.
More Croatian style, like Bosko Balaban. I play soccer, I kick, and then bam, blue. Srbovanje.
I just want
I'm waiting.
because this is a perfect moment. This is why.
Bosnian Bill.
That's what I live for.
What about him?
I like that name, Bosnian Bill. So go to images.
Who this?
Ogrin Vranjes. Yeah. That's it.
Can they see? Can the fans see what we're seeing?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Just pick one. Just pick one photo and let the fans look at it. Yeah.
He looks like you?
No, that's the whole thing that I'm gonna call out right now. There. Yeah. How the fuck does that? Like, if you can't tell the difference
tattoo?
between a Greek and a Bosnian, bro.
Yeah, that guy doesn't look Greek at all.
No, he's not Greek. He's Bosnian. I look Greek. I'm Greek. This is a Bosnian. That is Bosnian. This is Greek.
Let's see Bosko
I
Balaban.
don't.
Yeah.
People said you look like him.
Yeah.
No.
One guy in the chat.
Oh, really?
I don't see.
I know.
I
No
don't-
He know what he looks
logical
like.
person.
He
with-
looks like the
I
guy
just
from
decided
Letterkenny.
I'm gonna do what you're gonna do on Monday. Started calling out bullshit. That's what I started
Oh, okay.
doing. Yeah.
He looks like that guy from.
He's a very
Letterkenny.
handsome fellow. I'm just saying we do not look alike. He's not ugly. He's Vrangis is look at him. He's a stud. He's a
I'm
bit of a
trying to-
psychopath,
I'm
but he's a
He's
trying to-
stud.
got like a
I'm trying
Fassbender
to
kind
figure
vibe.
out. I'm trying to figure out how the person in the chat. Anyways, whatever.
Thinks I look Bosnian.
Yeah.
No, I don't look Slavic at all. Actually, I don't look anything like that. Super Greekster genes here. Stop at a gas station.
Super Greekster.
I mean, I probably look
Shit,
a little
shit,
Bosnian.
shit. Fucked up.
Yeah, I know. I could see. You're just chilling in the chat.
Yeah. I changed it.
Okay.
Guido is so kind.
Tell that to Claudio.
Pretty sure there's more than one Bosnian on Earth. Yeah, there's also more than one
It's like
Greek on Earth.
6.
There's 8 of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
are we
No, I don't
counting
have
the
any. I don't have any
Herzegovinans?
Slavic. I don't have Slavic traits. The closest thing is my eyes are a little light, but they're not Slavic light. I don't have Slavic traits. It would have been nice to have Slavic
I
eyes.
don't remember like which traits are typically Slavic anymore. Like I can't tell in my mind. Like I just
Let's
can't
Google
picture
it.
I mean that's
Because
okay.
because last time
Track pants, a cigarette hanging from the mouth, and a squat.
And an extra cigarette on the ear.
Yeah.
because I had gone down the rabbit hole. You had said I have very what was it, Illyrian features.
I said you are a Mongoloid.
Yeah, we said you
no,
looked
no, you
Albanian.
had said I have.
Yeah, you look Albanian.
What are Illyrian features? No one knows what the Illyrians look like. What's going on?
Why are
Is
you laughing?
fucking Philippe trying to pick up Amélie in the chat? Like, good for
Oh,
you, bro.
nice.
We support our the
Yeah.
fandom intersexing.
Yeah, let's do that.
You don't look like a slave, Olga. You look a bit Slavic, but I don't know about a slave.
No, Olga says, yeah.
You're
Oh, you
too
see,
fair-skinned.
Olga says I don't look Olga knows she's Serbian.
She's
Yeah, I
Serbian,
don't
yeah.
look. I don't have any. I wish I had Slavic eyes though, like the lightness and all that. That would look nice. They have nice eyes.
Oh yeah, or the Northern European though.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
Well,
where
no,
they
you're
came
talking about
from.
Norse. Yeah.
Yeah, like
But yeah,
the
But I like the way the
blondes with
Slavs
the-
have their eyes and shit. They look nice. I don't have
Oh
that.
shit, they have. This is nice.
What's nice?
Slave. I understood, Olga. I was
This
just
is
fucking
fun,
with you. What are you trying to figure out?
This is what I brought up. Slavic facial features.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Let's,
there's.
let's fucking do
Yeah, I
Mengele
could tell-
shit
I could
right
tell
now.
those,
I'm
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
We're doing fucking eugenics live in the morning show.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Clickety click.
What does this say?
West Slavic, East Slavic, South Slavic. I could.
Let's go
you
South
see
Slavic and see if we can find
Fucking
Olga.
Romaneski over there. You know, like a
Hold on,
Romanemchkov, whatever the fucking name is. Yeah.
Hold on.
She looks Romanian.
Hold on. I gotta scroll on this thing. All right. Why is the fucking image? Yo, man.
But I like you see. Look at that girl, the blonde one, bottom left, right
Looks
there.
Russian to me.
Yeah, but that's part of those Slavic
that
features.
Rus
Yeah,
Slavic.
I like that.
Yeah.
You don't like that? Look at those eyes.
I don't dislike it. That's it. We're staying on this image.
Poseidon's confused. He's losing his shit. He's back on the chat. He has no idea what he's doing.
No, I'm not. I'm on double.
No, I'm saying for us, you're back on. Like I don't understand why'd you take it down? We were looking at that. We were talking about it.
Oh, okay. Well, because we all just froze.
No, you froze. We were waiting for you to go to other images.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna show us the East Slav, West Slav
there's,
stuff.
There's this. I don't know.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Downturned eyebrows, upturned eyebrows, upward. Look at fuck, eh? What? Less trustworthy, more. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's fucking weird that shit that you
Less
notice.
trustworthy?
But
This is a psychology.
What
that's
is
a psychology thing.
It's a
Forget that.
psychology
I don't care about that.
Okay.
But I'm saying it's funny how I can't put it into words. I just know what's like a Slav looks like, or a Greek, or a Turk, this and that.
Yeah.
But it's quantifiable. Like they're showing me Slavs. Yeah, look.
Fucking Vlad.
Yeah, look at the eyes, bro. Yeah.
But like Southern Slavs are different. They're darker featured.
Yeah, they're all they're darker featured, but with those eyes and everything. And look, I think the dark, like I like say black hair and blue eyes.
That's what my daughter has.
That's
though.
that's a badass look, bro.
Black hair, blue eyes is very nice.
Yeah.
Or have you seen certain? Have you seen certain islanders like South America?
Yeah.
They have that light skin, and then blue eyes.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
not.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that, but that's not part of the Slavic
Oh,
conversation.
no, I know, but I'm just saying because blue. Sorry, I made the correlation between blue eyes. Sorry.
Okay.
Scroll back up. You're now it's just gonna show you chicks. Scroll all the way back up. Go back to the west, east, all that shit. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, South. Yeah, so you see 3 different sections of it. It's fucking interesting how the
I can't read. It's a little far, bro.
like this guy's nose and chin. You see right there.
I can't.
You got the blue shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he looks like a lot of soccer players.
Fucking
Yeah.
Bosco.
He looks like Bosco. Yeah. He could be Ukrainian. This guy.
Easily.
Yeah.
They're Slavs, right? The
Yeah.
Ukrainians? Or are they? No, they're Slavs.
Yeah, Ukrainians. They're all well, they're Slavic, but they all have their own distinct cultures. Yeah, it's interesting.
The Romanians aren't really Slavs, but they have Slavic mix, like with their culture and genetically too.
Oh, we got a super chat from Steve
Oh, shit.
Rousseau.
What do we do?
I am kind of like a younger Santa Claus. Before he goes, I can't wait till I get my salt. and
Well-fed
pepper.
Jesus.
Actually, and you're wearing
I'm
a
well
red,
fed. I'm well fed Jesus.
Yeah, and you're wearing a red. You're wearing a red hoodie.
both are wearing
I'm
red,
Jesus if he was at the last, the post last, the pre midnight last supper. Like he was just like, yo, snack time. That's what I am.
You're
Jesus and the last fridge.
you know when
I'm Jesus if he hasn't decided yet. It's not the last supper.
you know that miracle that he did with the fish and the bread.
Yeah.
You got a bit too much of that bread.
Too much of that bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, there's not a lot of fish, a lot of bread. Yeah, keep asking questions. What's the thing? You think it might be the cigarettes? Yeah. I was thinking about the Slavs.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's see. Silver hair is
Man, I love
better
the
than black
The
hair.
Slav Squad. Have you seen those music videos that
Yeah.
they make? with the
Alberto
Slav
sent a
Squad?
unicorn.
Okay.
He's talking about you. You are a unicorn. You
I'm
are
a
you are a
unicorn?
magical donkey. In the super chat, yo. But yeah, it's interesting to look at different parts in Europe, and they're Jessarel with $20 all the way from Australia, telling us that we're amazing. That she's talking only about me. Nobody take that.
Whatever.
Nobody take that. That one's mine. It's me. Oh shit! Super chats on
God
fire.
damn, yeah, they are.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah. Also,
I've never
What's
seen
happening?
what's it? YouTube didn't even notify me. I didn't even know that we got channel members. Like there's
Really?
membership on the channel. Yeah, and fucking YouTube didn't know. I found out by accident. YouTube's got to start notifying us of memberships.
What do we do when we get a super chat? What should we do?
And we're supposed to.
Okay.
Well, look,
Oh,
Xavier
shit.
just
Oh,
went to the
shit.
YouTube Mafia.
Oh, shit.
Did
Jesus
you see what I
Christ.
mean? We
All right,
only know
okay,
now
hold
because
on,
we
slow
saw
down,
it.
slow
It's
down
part of
with
the
the
YouTube
super
Mafia. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes, brother. Tipping. Take off your fucking clothes. Take off your clothes, whore. Also, now he has access to the
What?
Metal Gear Solid custom emojis, because only YouTube Mafia can do that, and me.
What were they again?
They're snake. It's all the variants. There's
Snake,
Snake. There's
okay.
Big Boss. There's the original boss. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. YouTube Mafia in the house. Oh shit. Okay. So if we can have YouTube Mafia members, we're gonna start doing YouTube Mafia streams too.
I didn't know we had any of those. I didn't know what those.
I'm working on many different facets. I'm trying to create this network to be very versatile.
You're
Robust.
Diversifying your holdings.
Say it again. I like that.
By the way,
Robust. It is robust.
I have a few ideas as well.
Okay, we're gonna ignore those and go with his.
I'm gonna talk to Phil. Phil might have some ideas. He might help
Okay.
because
I
he's
hear
not
your
he's not a
ideas.
retarded
But
person.
I just
You might have good
No,
ideas,
but
you don't
also
know.
I was thinking of something that I had seen. I was thinking of some. I'm gonna show you after.
Okay.
You show us the thing that you saw that's not applicable here, and we'll tell you that it's no good.
It's
But
not
thank
applicable
you.
on the morning show. It's applicable on my show.
I like that. I like
That's
where it's
fine.
going.
That's
We
good.
got
That's
because
good.
the morning show is getting bigger.
I want
Yeah.
the fucking local sponsor on Fill My Hole, but someone who's down with the Fill My Hole. You know the joke?
Yeah.
Like everyone's just like fill my hole,
Why not gay bars? Like when they open up again.
because they're not in on the joke. I mean, it's not
course
even a
they are.
joke at that point. They're all for it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, that's true.
That's a great. You find a gay bar with
I'm
a
gonna
sense of
reach out to
humor.
that sex shop on the 40.
Sex
on the
shop.
service road.
Oh, dude, is that place open? Is that considered essential?
What place?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
The big sex shop on every time, dude. Every time you have
on
to take
the
the 40,
40.
yeah, it's always there. The purple lit one.
Oh,
the
that's
fuck?
why
No,
they have
but-
green names.
What's it called?
You
What's it
just
called?
Give me an idea.
It's called Le Sex Shop. The
Oh,
pink
really?
one, the
That's it?
magenta one.
That's a simple
I think
name.
I'm
I
gonna
like
reach
it.
out to some online also companies for
Sex shops?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we should cast your dick, but flaccid, and just sell it so people can put it as a knocker on their front door. Duk, duk, duk. It'll be like the smallest little knock, like this. Who's there? Small dicks. Small dicks. Right here.
To raise funds, we start auctioning off
The
dates.
2.5-inch destroyer.
A
Bro.
month and a half later, Poseidon's like, bro, my dick can't take this anymore.
Look
Destroys.
at him bragging at that 2.5 inch.
2.5 inches, bro. I know usually women are satisfied with 3, but I mean,
Poseidon's
So do
out
you
there
think there's a
fucking
place for comedy bar
centimeters upon centimeters.
in the
I
Rive Nord?
made a credit card.
Look,
joke.
I think there's places for there's spots for comedy everywhere. We had a discussion about this yesterday. I don't know what the Rive Nord is though.
Laval. I mean, North
Oh.
Laval. What is a Clona Willy?
Clone a Willy for Poseidon. I think
What
it's
is it, and why do you know what it is?
Clone a Willy. I think that's clone a dick, guaranteed.
Like science
Clona
clone.
Willy.
Bro, just Sorrel just joined the mafia.
Oh shit!
Just Sorrel just joined
People
the
are
mafia.
joining.
The Israeli police is after you.
It's 3 fingers, Poseidon, not 3 inches. That's.
So I'm glad people stopped giving money because
So
I
it's
really
the
didn't want to take off my
So
shirt.
it's the 450. Rive Nord is in Laval, Saint Jerome,
Yeah.
Saint Eustache. Yeah, I could use comedy clubs for sure. I've
must
thought
have
about that.
some.
No, there's no comedy club.
No, so it's North Laughter north of Laval.
I mean, I've done shows.
but they're not comedy.
They're not
clubs.
comedy clubs, like at restaurants or where, like people book it in bars and they do shows, but there's no actual club. I mean, now no one would invest in any of that because everything's closed, but it would be something I'd be interested in. Anyways, I had an idea when I retire to open up a club
in 2022.
in 2022. Yeah, when I retire next year.
I remember when I was getting started 3.5 years ago.
Yeah, I want it. It's just because look at all the shit we're doing now. Like this is super time consuming. Like all the stuff we're doing, I'm always here. I'm always trying to figure something out, some kind of angle, just to grow this so it gets bigger and bigger. So it would be impossible if I would start managing you know how much work there is to manage a club when it's open, booking,
no kidding.
the staff, the alcohol. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. You can't trust anyone. It's crazy.
Sorry.
It's a lot of work. But later on, there's ideas.
I want to
There's
say something random. If we ever
Yeah.
rebuild this studio, like if we move,
Yeah,
this I hate.
yeah.
We each get a screen behind us because this is fucking annoying to do. We all
What?
need a screen right there so that we're always nice and framed. It looks like we're talking to each other, but we can read the comments over the other person's
That's not gonna
shoulder.
happen, Phil. Keep dreaming. That's not gonna happen.
I have a dream.
Rogan doesn't even have screens back to back.
has
He has
them right here.
one on the
Yeah.
side.
He has them right here.
No,
in front
now
of you.
his real his old studio was
Yeah,
just
that's true.
behind. It was actually behind you.
Oh.
Yo, Super Chat's going crazy.
Oh, fucking hell.
They didn't ask for that,
Remove it.
Phil. Put your clothes on. Did he say remove it?
Did
Did he
he?
say Phil take it off? That'd be
No.
Oh, he didn't say anything. He just put a sexy fox. Oh, that'd been hilarious. Oh, the mafia is growing. Jesus Christ, Poseidon.
Should we worry?
We've started.
They're
you know,
gonna come
s-
for us.
actually, Spiro messaged me the other day. I laughed so much. No, in the morning. It was yesterday. Yeah, dude, I laughed so much. He's like, I've been doing some thinking lately. I've been looking at the Discord. I saw what happened with the intellectuals. I see people's reactions. I think you might be starting a cult.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you talking about? It's not a cult. He's like, I don't know, man. Those are like some deep, rude reactions. Like they actually care about the guy. They care about the shows. And like, it seems culty.
Who is it? Who told you this?
Spiro. Says, you guys are starting a cult. And I was like, well,
I mean, the church
tax
of,
benefits.
the Church of Big P.
How funny would that be?
Sounds
Everybody-
like a gay church.
It does sound like a gay
Yeah.
church. The Church of Big P. Like, oh my God.
I give $5 if Pantelis can give 5 compliments. Save your money.
Akastesia, save your goddamn money.
Yeah, save your money.
Oh shit, Terrell just dropped the MGS one.
It's a sex
sex
cult.
cult.
Yeah. Polygamous. Preach. Where's Preach at?
No, Polygamous isn't coming in today. He was busy.
Yo, speaking of Preach, I was watching him last night. He was doing a live stream on. I like watching the guys do their live stuff
Yeah,
now.
they're
Everybody's
funny.
going more and more live. Bro, he was getting hammered on super chats. Bam, 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 bam. He was like, because you know what happens is super chat, you want to read it, so it doesn't go. And it was just, you can see his face. He's like, fuck, now there's too many. Because you gotta read them. Yeah, so it was, he was having fun last night doing the live stream. He has these kind of mics too, the pod mics.
Pod mics.
Yeah.
I actually ordered what's that other one that Rode makes? It's a USB mic though.
That one, but in USB.
No, not the podcast.
The NT.
Yes,
I
but
have that
not
at
the
home.
mini, the other one.
I have one at
How is
home.
it?
I think it's
It
good.
was $150 off.
Yeah.
So
What?
it was like fucking 42% off. So I bought
How much
one.
did you pay for it?
$120.
That's interesting
No,
because I
no,
thought
no,
that was
sorry,
the real
sorry.
price.
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
$200.
What?
Regular price. I looked. It was like $350.
What the fuck?
Not
I think
the mini,
they.
the other one, the bigger one.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
Yeah, show me. Just because I think maybe I have the mini then.
Is it like a little square?
Yeah.
No, that's the
And
mini.
it folded like this.
I'll show you.
It's Friday.
What?
What's going on here? Big P now
This
and
one.
Ryan comedy later. Oh, Ryan Long comedy later. Yeah, he's. Oh, you got this? No, I have the
Yeah.
smaller one. That's probably good because
I hope
mine
so,
is
because
good.
I want to get rid of the fucking delay when I go through the H5. So if I go straight to the computer, we won't have that issue.
I gotta say some video game related stuff.
Yeah, do it.
So I turned on the PS5 because it needed to get updated.
Oh,
and
shit.
when it got updated, it told me we just downloaded an update for God of War. And I was like,
Go on.
that game came out 2 years ago on the PS4. That's an interesting update. So it's updating and installs it. And then I'm like, I go online, I go, what the fuck kind of update are they making right now? And then it says, God of War was recently updated to take advantage of the power of the PS5. I was like, let me check this out. Bro, the game looks fucking phenomenal.
Are you serious?
Dude, I was like, how was it always like this? I was like, this is a great looking game. Anybody who doesn't make games that look that good, this game was made in 2018, where the fuck it was, should be ashamed of the goddamn selves. I'm out there, I forgot how to play, so I'm very bad at it now. But I'm out there,
you
God
need a
of
few
War
days.
and using fucking my axe and my blades of Athena and shit. And I'm telling my son, fire. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, all this to say,
I haven't played that in a while. I was gonna get all the armors, like the smoke shit.
yeah.
The
but
smoke armors.
I have one Valkyrie left to kill. I can't find this bitch.
I killed her.
I have one left in that smoky area.
I killed them all. I got the golden armor.
Bro, I don't care about the armor. I must kill her.
Valkyrie.
I must kill her, yes.
Oh, that's Viking Norse mythology.
Yeah, we're in the Norse now in this
now
one.
you're
You went
killing
North.
other gods.
Oh, killing other
Nice.
gods. I've killed them all now.
That's fun.
Yeah, but I need to kill the last Valkyrie,
Wasn't
and then I'm
that
going to meet the queen.
plot of Hercules. Remember the show with Kevin Sorbo, Hercules?
No, he went up north after.
No, he eventually kills all like the pantheons of Europe, and then Jesus shows up in the last episode.
What?
That's how the series ends.
I don't remember that.
You don't see Jesus, but they start talking about a Messiah, and he's like, "What Messiah?" But all the gods are dead because they've been dying and
Yeah,
killing
yeah.
each other off. Hercules is killing.
I didn't
them
know
and shit.
that.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Oh, that's an interesting plot
Xena
twist.
had the same fucking.
Well, it was the same
run.
world.
Yeah,
they were
from
in the same world.
yeah.
I didn't know that, but it was, dude. The game. I have to
Lucy
find that last
Wallace.
Valkyrie.
I found her.
GTA Online.
She's wearing this humongous. She's wearing the armor. You remember Wonder Woman, the new one?
Oh yeah,
She's wearing like that armor.
that's so cool.
I
will kill her.
Yeah, I murdered her.
Notice
But the
how
only reason why I
fans-
wanna
have you
kill-
Notice how the fans got quiet for a few seconds now. You know why? Yeah,
Why?
because we didn't realize we went over time.
Oh really? They're
Yeah.
like, why?
Oh, like,
no,
oh
it's
shit, they're
12.
still going.
It's 12. We didn't go over
I
time.
know, I'm just kidding.
Point is, it looks cool, bro. I gotta kill these
It's very
Valkyrie. I gotta
cool.
teach these broads. This is olden days. Only
It's
men are ruling.
pronounced Dames,
Right?
Wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, if you like this morning show, then you got to question your sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what's going to happen. Thank you for joining the YouTube Mafia. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/Pantelis. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. on the Patreon, Poseidon goes live with InBev Poseidon. He's got Annabelle coming back, his the famous escort that was there a few weeks ago.
Oh,
Very
fucking
fun
Frozen
conversations.
again.
People like her. So Annabelle's going to be on In Bed tomorrow at 4. And then at 6 p.m., Poseidon and I are watching Dumb and Dumber. Poseidon has never watched the cult classic Dumb and Dumber, but he's going to get his chance with the rest of you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Montreal
So for all you Australians, Jess, this is going to be in the morning for you,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is. You have to be a Patreon member to access that channel on Discord. Remember, if you are a Patreon member, join the Discord, connect your accounts so you gain all access to these brand new rooms in the Discord that are only available to Patreon members. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Also, this gentleman in front of me,
Patreon.
Phil, he's not done here with podcasts. He's got another podcast, Fill My Hole, where he goes around filling crevices. These are metaphorical crevices. He's answering all the questions that you may or may not have, really. He's got interesting guests. Last episode, he had 2 guests. 2. He doubled down on the guests. This week, what are you having?
Phil My Hole had 2 men on it. 3 if you count me.
What?
They made a penis pyramid. Yo, so what?
Building bridges. What did you ask me?
What do you have this week?
This week is going to be a solo.
Solo?
Yeah, solo
Is it
hole.
going to be somber?
No, I think it'll be fun.
Fun episode coming out. When is it? Sunday night?
Rates.
Oh, jeez, Sunday night?
Sunday night.
Sunday night,
After
8
curfew.
p.m. after curfew.
Yeah.
Sunday night at 4 p.m. right here on this very YouTube channel. There is going to be another episode of Pantelis Live. We're going to have some guests in studio. Pantelis Live is going to be with Poseidon and the Jofo podcast crew this Sunday, 4 p.m. on this channel. We're fucking changing the game up around here, all right? We are podcasting in this fucking city. Don't get it twisted.
We have become legends.
The Poseidon 69, Instagram and Twitter. This man loves to video game and he loves making you watch him video game. Twitch.tv/The Poseidon 69. That's how you're gonna watch this scumbag shoot people in the head. Thank you guys and go fuck yourselves.
Good morning.